About to start in Major League Baseball, Dodgers at Phillies. Also, the Yankees hosting Pittsburgh. Yankees are second in the AL East, just a game and a half behind the Rays, who've lost 5 straight. Tampa Bay's at Toronto shortly. The game tonight, again, about 10 minutes away. Baltimore, winners of 7 straight, playing at Boston, which has won 13 in a row. Guardians are out to a 3-0 lead in the first inning, hosting the Twins tonight. The late contest will be St. Louis at the Angels. 4 WNBA games tonight, including Dallas, winners of 6 straight, playing in an hour, hosting New York. Paige Beckers, though, for Dallas, out. She scored 25 points in Sunday's win, but left after a late collision. Alex Palou won the IndyCar race in Nashville. The event was rained out on Sunday. Lionel Messi will miss at least a week for Miami after starting every World Cup game for Argentina. The MLS regular season resumed last Thursday. I'm Steve DeSager.
Elijah, put the camera on me.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Password.
Ack, a dack, dack, a ack.
Enter, brother.
Is this on?
Shit, boy.
I don't even know what to do here. Hey, guess what?
What?
It is the Odd Couple. And hold on.
My boy got the laminated even on the road, son. Alex,
It's
he got the
laminated.
laminated. Don't worry about it.
No, I got it right
He
here.
got the
I'm all good to
laminated.
go.
We
I
know you
got
got
it.
the
Come on. No.
We know you got
Let's
it.
go, Alex. Here we go. With that password, you now have full access to this very fine radio program for the next 3 hours.
Not 2,
Uh-huh.
not 3.
How many?
Not 4.
What else?
Not 5.
That's
Not
right. Thank you,
Not
LeBron. No matter how you
Say that.
listen
I really
in.
I really mean it, Rob.
Fox Sports Radio, foxsportsradio.com, the iHeartRadio app, and SiriusXM Channel 83.
Wow!
And now, live
We'll do it
on
live.
YouTube.
Do it live. I'll write it
I'll
and we'll
write
do
it.
it live.
Do it! Thank you, Bill. Say my name.
Rob Parker.
Say his name.
Kelvin Washington.
And we are indeed the Odd Couple here on Fox Sports Radio on a Magic City Monday.
Oh.
And guess
It's
what?
hot,
You'll need
yeah.
our phone number because we are, without question, the most listener-friendly national sports talk radio show on the planet. That's right.
They got to be
At
listening.
least, what's that say?
They got to be up. Go ahead, Rob.
That's right. At least when people are still awake. You got
Can't
that
take no
right.
more days off.
I know. Thank you. Sorry about that, Ben. All right, write it down. Commit it to memory. 877-99 on Fox. For you laymen out there, it's 877-996-6369.
It's not trigonometry.
And if you hear feedback when you do call in, guess what? It's your
What?
own fault. It means only one thing.
You forgot to turn down the radio.
And if you call in here and have a problem with what you say, with what we say to you, tough because
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. Do you have a problem? Turn off your station.
that's right. And with all that said, always remember.
The Odd Couple was filmed in front of a live audience.
Sweet Beatty. Literally don't know what city or state Rob is, but he's back on the radio. Yeah.
There you go. Let's go. Big show. Let me welcome in my co-host. He is
Kelvin Washington.
And I just want to know real quick, the YouTube is fuzzy, but is that just fuzzy here?
No,
or
you're
clear?
great. You're fine.
Okay, so here at iHeartRadio in New York City, it's just a little fuzzy.
Yeah, they ain't paid the bills yet. But you
Okay,
look good here. Look,
but
you
I
got
got
your
a
25
cent Diet Coke, so I'm good to go. Are you kidding?
Hey, man, listen, I'm going to Venmo you some money. Bring some back for us. I got to go. It's not the worst here. It's $1.25, but the fact that it's
$1.25 is ridiculous.
Well, because some places are even worse. I guess that's why I said it that bad. It's even worse. But, shoot, man, welcome back, man. Everything good?
Everything is great. A nice week off. A lot of family and friends and weddings and graduation parties and all-star game in Philadelphia. My God, my God, my God.
Rob G, I don't think in the last 3-4 weeks for Rob, he may have spent more time than people I know my entire life. Like, I don't think I know this many people that to be hanging out with lunches and weddings and this and graduations. Like, I don't think I had that many people in my life.
Hell no.
I would have had to triple it. Like, all right, I guess I'm coming back to your house this time because I ain't got nobody else. Like, how many weddings you going to? People ain't getting married like this.
It has been a crazy summer so far.
Oh, and there's still more to come, too. You think I don't know that? I know. Know about
way
you.
More to come. Yes, indeed. And I'm looking forward to it.
You know your stuff you put in, your time off, it comes to me from our emails, right? You know it comes to me, right? They're like, your partner has requested another week off. I'm like, wait, what? Look, you looking like, really?
Yeah, it's going to be something. We'll see.
Enjoy
but anyway.
Enjoy. Listen, man, 40 years in the business, 4 decades. Shoot, your career alone is over the hill.
It's been over the hill.
Yeah, your career. Not even just you. Your career is over the hill. So you deserved it. You earned it.
No doubt. All right, let's welcome in the Odd Couple crew because we wouldn't be able to do this fine radio program without him. Rob G is our producer.
Blood Mexican is
that it, Rob G? Yes.
Yeah, that's him.
Alex is our engineer.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Alex, I missed that. One more time.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Steve DeSager's at the anchor desk. He'll keep us updated throughout the program. And
never heard of
him. Of course.
Never heard of him.
Elijah, our social media guru. So, man, we are in full effect on this Magic City Monday, July 20th already. Incredible. And in 3 weeks, Kelvin, we'll be in Atlanta or heading that way for NABJ, the National Association of Black Journalists Convention.
Why are you smiling so hard?
I am just can't wait. Is that 3 weeks from today?
Apparently 3 weeks from today. You ain't alone either. It's a whole bunch of people, right? That can't wait.
Oh, yeah. Why you keep saying that?
That's right. It's going down tonight. Oh, yeah. We got them out of towners for NABJ. Oops, did I say that? I wasn't supposed to. That's right. Our man, the legend, 40 years in the game, Rob Parker's in the building.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to get my jersey retired on that day.
Get your 2-for-1s ready. That's right. We got his MLBbro.com because you need to know jersey finna go up in the rafters, baby.
There you go.
Or no pants. Or no pants. Or no shorts.
Yes. All right. Hey, Rob G.
I'm about to clown you there, man. I ain't saying you in a week or so or 2 weeks. I don't even know how long it was. I'm about to clown you.
It feels longer. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. Yes, it is crystal clear on the YouTube. Just search Odd Couple FSR on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button again. Just search Odd Couple FSR and subscribe. All right, Rob G, we got NBA news.
We do. Rob, I'm sorry, but you're on the YouTube. I'm looking at it right now. You are giving the strongest POV scene I've ever seen in all my years.
What do you mean? What do you want me to do?
Hey, yo!
First pause of the day.
What? What am I doing?
Oh, my God. The real ones on the YouTubians, the odd mom know what I'm talking about. They know.
Yeah.
They know.
Tell me what I'm doing.
They just want you to lift
Yeah, they want
it
the
up
camera more straight on because I've been in the darkest corners of the internet.
See?
And I'm just getting flashbacks right now.
What can you see?
Nothing.
I don't
I'm just
understand.
saying it's the angle. It's the angle more than anything else.
I've been trying to figure this.
You
Every
don't
time
have
I come here,
a shoe box or something to just put the thing up?
No, there's nothing.
It's okay.
You want me to hold it like this?
We don't want you to hold it, but
in my hand.
No, don't hold it.
In my hand.
Your arm ain't that strong.
Holding it will make it look worse.
I'm gonna get a box. So Rob G.
No, but let's get to it. Big news that we're still waiting on. We are now on day 28 of where will LeBron James end up? The LeBron James watch is in full effect. As far as we know, it's down to, 4 teams? It's Cleveland, it's Philly, it's Miami, it's Golden State. One team not on the final list, though, the New York Knicks, and that is because one Jalen Brunson, short king stand up, says, I'm not even trying to recruit LeBron to Gotham City. Take a listen.
You guys are gonna love me for this. I got asked this question recently, and I answered it perfectly, truthfully. My job is to go out there, dribble the ball, put the ball in the hoop, try and play a little defense. There's people who are above me that make jobs who determine who's on the team and who's not. So I leave the pitching to them.
Yeah. Rob, you heard they leave the pitching to them.
Yes, absolutely. And how's this for the shot? Is this better? Are we good?
That's much better.
All right. I'm on a case of Heineken. Okay, here we go. I am. It's a case of Heineken here at
not only do they have 25-cent sodas, they got 50-cent Heinekens.
Yeah, but they're warm. Anyway, Jalen Brunson was just being nice to LeBron James. This is the long-standing thing, Kelvin. People don't want to play with LeBron, and the only guy who really came to play with LeBron was Anthony Davis because of Clutch Sports, and I think probably felt more compelled because he's with LeBron's company, even though they act like it's not LeBron's company. Nobody wants to play with LeBron. No, it has nothing to do with the Knicks winning a championship. They didn't know they were going to win a championship if they really wanted LeBron. We've seen this before. LeBron had to go to Miami. Nobody wanted to come play with LeBron. He blamed it on the city of Cleveland, and you know that's garbage because you don't have to move there. You don't have to be there forever. If LeBron was your guy and you're like, hey, let's do this, let's win an NBA championship and we'll figure it out and you go to the next thing, you could do that. And every step of the way, few people want to be involved. Kelvin, you've mentioned this before, where LeBron becomes the system. Like it revolves, it's hard to want to play with that. It just is. And so LeBron, between that and other things, we've seen it. When the players had a chance to vote for the All-Star game for the first time, over 125 players did not vote for LeBron. Tells you about him. Greatness. I can't believe that if the same situation was with Michael Jordan, that many people would have voted again, not voted for him, because there was an admiration for what he did, what kind of player he was. And I don't think you have that with LeBron. And that's why you see a lot of players, former players who just won't give him respect. People say, I hate LeBron. I think he's the second greatest behind Michael Jordan. There's a lot of guys who have him down in their top 10 or number 5 or number 11 or crazy numbers like that. So I think this has more to do with the idea that Jalen Brunson was just being nice of saying, that's not anything that I can do. Well, Jalen, that's not true. Your dad's a big part of the organization. You know the general manager, team president real well. If you really wanted to make something happen and thought LeBron could help you guys win, not one, Kelvin, but 2 and 3 championships, why would you not do it? So I don't buy the idea. The idea is we did it without you. We don't want you to be here to take any of our shine or be involved or make it all about you. And I think most players would rather not have LeBron James.
That last part I agree with. I think exactly right there, specifically with the Knicks, specifically with Brunson. I think he looked at this situation as, I'm good. First of all, he's a toast to the town, right? He's the king of New York. And not to mention there's a familiar situation there. He's playing with dudes he's literally been playing with since he was a teenager, guys he played college ball with. Now they're in the pros. They done been through the fire together. They done won together. His father's there. So they got a situation where we're the literal reigning champs. Some of these teams that are vying for LeBron haven't won anything yet or in a long time. If you're the 76ers, right, since 83. If you're Miami, you ain't won nothing since LeBron. So there's other teams to me that would be in this mix. It makes more sense. But I see why the Knicks. And then you look at some of the guys who have actually, this is where I don't agree with you, have come out. We know LeBron and Draymond are besties. We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing. And you know what? So LeBron and Draymond's already come out and trying to recruit LeBron. We know that Steph Curry's even admitted the allure and excitement of potentially playing with him. We know Giannis has made a pitch to him. James Harden said he would love to, play with him in the Olympics, would love to play with them again. And Edwards has made it as well. Even rookies.
I just don't like the whole notion. I think that's easier said than done to just put on a happy face. If they really wanted LeBron, I don't buy it. LeBron would not still be out here. No,
like
if they really.
If the guys who are saying it are literally the last teams that are in the mix, then it makes sense. Miami,
no, but
Cleveland,
his name is out
Minnesota,
there. But
Warriors.
the whole idea, if the whole idea to me is, because it's still out there, and I don't know what he's going to pick, or I still think he's going to go to Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to have to go out of your way to say, if they ask you that and go, no, I'm not getting into that, or I'm not going to say anything.
But
so
you can, though. These are made men, a lot of them. Like Draymond, I mean, obviously, take him away. They are besties. We know that. But Steph don't have to say these things. Giannis doesn't have to say these things. Some of these dudes are made men.
Because they're saying it public. I mean, yes,
right.
they have to say
Giannis
something.
Literally ask me, I'll be like, man, I just came to Miami. I want to focus on ball here. And he can focus on that. I don't want to care about LeBron. I'm not thinking about that right now. I think you're overselling the history where people don't want to play with LeBron. People have absolutely wanted to play with him. If you said this, there were other players I think we've seen, and we've all argued this about Kobe Bryant. I don't think this is the same. I'm not saying 99, 100% of people. That's
Nobody
not fair
wanted to play with Kobe at the end. It's a fact.
Right. But I think this is the difference with LeBron is because LeBron
Dwight Howard gave up $35 million that I'm sure he would wish he had right
Dwight
now.
Howard been trying to get back to the Lakers ever since. If he don't get off my daggone Instagram trying to get back into the league, let alone with the Lakers. LeBron
$35 million to bounce was
because he
could.
Yeah, I'm with you. Well, no, Dennis Schroeder is the crazy. Poster child for, man, are you smoking something? Dennis Schroeder and his agent. That's the number one. But I think I disagree in that I think 41-year-old LeBron is different than anyone 41-year-old in the history of sports. Stands for maybe Jokovic or maybe Tom Brady. Point being, they know that he can come in and play a role. Other guys, that's all I do. All I do is shoot, and if you need shoot, I can't do nothing else. LeBron can come in and facilitate. LeBron can come in and score, whatever you need for that particular team. So I think some of these pitches are real, and because he can play a role versus other guys who at a certain point you can't do anything else for me.
I just think it's easy to say that, and then if he doesn't, you don't look like the bad guy. Just say, oh yeah, LeBron. Oh yeah, it'd be great to have him.
Brunson didn't. I
that's
agree.
easy
Brunson
to
didn't
say
have
that.
to say it. Brunson didn't have to say it. Doesn't even whether he meant it or not, because that team is currently the reigning champs, and they're trying to be.
But you could still look at that and go, the Knicks, dude, it's an outlier. The Spurs had the lead in all those games. You're going to win a championship again. I don't think they are. Okay,
that's just where we are.
So
it's
that's my
point. 8 or 9.
But that's my point. That if you're the Knicks and you want to do something really special, and you thought you could maximize LeBron's last 2 years and get a three-peat, if you're Jalen Brunson, you could have even more.
Jalen Brunson
would be even more.
Your point makes sense, but Jalen Brunson ain't gonna do it because he is the toast of the town. He's the current Finals MVP, and I ain't doing it. And he feels like I got a great shot with these guys I've already built with. Like I said, some go back to college, so I ain't about to be out here bleeding and pleading and pitching. Let y'all other people do it.
All right, 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. Did Jalen Brunson's comments prove that stars don't really want to play with LeBron? I think so. Kelvin doesn't agree. We'll continue with that conversation next. It is the Odd Couple. That's back in full effect.
Yes, sir.
Where we deliver insight, not noise, and we value your opinion. We sure do.
25 cents joints hitting.
No, that was my early dinner out here in New York.
Okay.
We value your opinion. This is not a podcast. It's a radio show. 877-99
I can smell the steak all the way from here.
Yeah.
Coast to coast, I can smell the steak.
Baked chicken. 877-996-6369. And you know what you need to do, Alex?
What's that?
Stick and stay.
Unless you know where LeBron's going to go in the US of A.
But Coop had some things to say about his old team, the Lakers, and Mark Funky Comedina asked him about it. Basically, what does he think of his current Laker? Obviously, they made a bunch of moves in the offseason. I'll let you kind of take some of the things he said.
Yeah, he asked him about it. It was a long-form piece. We'll talk about it later in the show. And they said, hey, how do you like these moves, the post-LeBron era? What do you think about this current iteration of the Lakers? Coop said, quote, I like the way the Lakers are heading. I'm still waiting to see if there'll be more moves coming during the season and if they happen. But the pieces they have right now, I don't think it puts them in a championship run, but it puts them in a playoff run.
Well, Coop preaching. I agree. I think he's absolutely right. I absolutely don't think the roster as comprised right now, unless they make a move here or there, is better than last year's roster. Because of all the guys that they received over the last handful of weeks, none of them are better than LeBron. Will we agree on that?
Facts. Yep.
None of them. I'm not sure anyone is better than playoff Rui. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Kessler is still determined. Sure. I get that. Big man, and I understand he also feels a void. I need size. You need a big man. You need somebody to block shots. You need somebody to get tip backs, put backs. So I'm not mad at that. My point is, Kennard played very well in the playoffs for them. I think we'd agree.
For a couple of games, yeah.
A couple of games. He had a couple of games for them. Rui was shooting the lights off that thing.
Statistically, the greatest playoff shooter of all time.
That was crazy. I mean, he couldn't miss. And then LeBron is great. And Marcus Smart played very well for them most of the playoffs, not every game. Sure. So losing those four is tough. And I don't think you necessarily lost those four and then you got better with what they brought in. I also don't see, aside from Kessler, Grimes ain't locking nobody up. We know Luka is. And Austin Reeves gives a lot of effort, but it's just he's not naturally a good defender or a good athlete. And some of the other guys they brought in, Sexton will play. He'll play hard. He'll give you some energy. But my point is they don't look like stoppers right now. So I am worried about that. But more importantly than anything, you've heard me say this. I'm a fan of Luka. He's probably one of the most entertaining guys to watch. And if you texted me one day, if I was out with my family and I was at a movie theater, and you texted me, yo, Luka had 75 tonight, I would absolutely believe you because that's how talented he is. But my concern, I've said it over these airways, and I've said it to you several times, is that the way it's comprised and the way Luka is currently playing basketball, my concern is that he missed his window to win a championship. Not to average 35, 37 a game, not to get in the playoffs and win a round or two like they did last year. But, well, they won one. My concern is the style in which he plays, that era may be gone. The era of, as long as I got LeBron and Kyrie, everybody else can shoot threes, play defense, we're good. As long as I got, LeBron and D-Wade and Bosh, you just rebound and we're good. As long as I just got Shaq and Kobe and a bunch of other guys around, and no, you got to be deep. You've got to have defenders, and you've got to have an identity that's going to lock in. And I'm worried for the Lakers that Luka's lagging back on defense, complaining all the time. We know he ain't locking up defensively. And again, it's just not setting that tone of like whatever it takes. That worries me. And not having, as you know, I like to call them those line shifts in hockey that the Thunder can throw at you, where you're like, wait, who are these five guys? I thought I was playing. What? The Spurs can throw at you. Oh, my gosh. Even the Knicks threw a nice amount. But, it wasn't quite as deep. But they threw it at you as well. So the Lakers is left to be determined. I expect them to be fourth, fifth-ish seed. I think Luka's going to be fantastic as long as he's healthy. But I don't think they can compete right now. And I worry that if Luka doesn't just shift his play a little bit, still be used, still be a scorer, still be a guy that has the ball a lot, but gives me effort on defense, getting back, not complaining with refs, and understanding we got to be deep and have that ball moving. I worry that style of play, he may have missed it, where you can depend on a guy or two and get it done. Right now, you got to be 8, 9, 10 deep.
No, that's fair. I will say I don't know for sure if they're going to be better or worse than last year's team. I can tell you they're going to be a totally different team because all the guys you mentioned, replacing Smart, Kennard, Rui, and of course LeBron, I don't think any of the guys that they got, save from maybe Kessler, do any one thing as well as Rui hits the open jump shot, right. Luke Kennard in terms of three-pointer, Marcus Smart as a defender, that kind of thing. Kessler has that argument where you say, hey, I defend the rim as good as those guys do those other things. But what they do have going for them is theoretically, all of those guys are going to fit better around Luka Doncic. What I'm concerned about is, like you said, in Los Angeles, we're not in the business of being very good.
is The Odd Couple. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. The gang is all back in the building on a Magic City Monday. Feel like doing whatever it is that you're doing right now, but with the pain relief, listen. Aleve offers long-lasting back pain relief for up to 12 hours with just one dose. Feel the relief. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains. All right, let's get some calls. You got Jalen Brunson who said, nah, I'm not making a pitch to LeBron. We're good on that. Rob said folks just don't want to play with LeBron. I said, nah, I don't think it's that. I think it's just Brunson and the Knicks are in a good place. What say you? 877-99 on Fox. Let's take some calls, Rob. Who we got?
Calvin in Indianapolis. You're on the Calvin with a C.
That's how my family calls me Calvin.
Hey.
Ain't that crazy?
What's going on?
What up, what up?
What's happening? How are you?
Another Kelvin. I'm holding it down here in Indianapolis for you.
Hey, you know any Washingtons out there?
You Pops too. I just think Jalen Brunson was saying in a nice, respectful way, I'm the king of New York. You know, no respect to your, not disrespecting your legacy and what you could do, but let me handle this in New York. And I see you in the playoffs if y'all make it, if we bump into it. Yeah. And I'd like to see LeBron go to either Minnesota or Miami. I really would. Even though I know he's probably going to go back to Cleveland probably, but I wouldn't mind seeing Minnesota or somebody else or Miami get it.
No doubt. Hey, Cal,
if they didn't want to play with LeBron when he was younger and a stud in the league, now he wants to play with him. Okay.
Why you keep saying that when he played with like 170? Ain't that what y'all use excuse against if he played with everybody?
No, nobody but he went to their teams. He went to join up with other people. They didn't come to play with him.
This is the same thing. He'll be joining up with him.
No. I'm talking about in his prime, he couldn't get anybody to come play with him. Tony in Miami, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Tony? How are you?
What's happening, guys? Just for the record, I'm pretty sure I talked to some of the fan base down here. Nobody really wants him. There's no statue for him down here, and there never will be. But this is for ultra positive FM Calvin, and I know he's got to play the advocate here, but Brunson, Joker, SGA, even Giannis, these guys are the push getting back to basketball normalcy. LeBron, Kevin Durant, James Harden, the rest of the American AAU scrubs screwed this thing up. It turned into a clown show. LeBron is looking at the NBA like it is WWE, and it's embarrassing. He is not a system. There's 9 other guys. If he is this great system, he needs to play tennis or MMA or some singular sport, boxing. There's no system. I don't. That argument never made sense. There's no argument that Jordan is the greatest, and he played within a system. So the fact that LeBron was never able to be coached. He has not been able to be coached by anyone. He never listened to anyone. And the fact that LeBron has never been able to play in unison with anyone. He never formed.
Okay, I'm so confused. You're saying that you went to 4 straight finals in your city, and y'all got 2 of them. I'm confused. What? Am I hearing this right? Are you in Miami?
With a stacked team. They should have won all 4. What do you mean?
You just said they can't play in unison. They ran off 30-something games straight.
No. They lost.
That was not. You saw Riley's face. That wasn't sports.
And have you heard what Pat Riley has said since? Pat Riley said, I might have been overthinking. I might have been a little too, now that I think about it, we might have won more if I didn't have my ego in the way. Pat Riley said that.
Yeah, okay. Pat Riley, we need to take Pat Riley for a physical. I'm just saying. 877-99.
No, hold on. Pat might be in better shape than both of us. I'll give him that.
I don't know about that. Mine is natural.
Now you on your 6 months off. I'll talk to you in 6 months, son.
No, that's all right. Hey, Andre in Massachusetts. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. Let's squeeze Andre in. What's up, buddy? How are you? The Odd Couple's in full effect.
Odd Couple's in full effect, Rob. You're back from your travels. And that was quite an all-star game in Philadelphia. I imagine you have thoughts on what Jordan Walker did in that home run.
Yes, you know what? We didn't get to say it, but MLB Bro, you ready? Kelvin exploded.
Oh, yeah.
With Jordan Walker.
Good.
Exploded. It was really, really good for the site. It really was.
Get some more brothers in baseball. That's what he said.
historic throwdown between those two. In terms of LeBron, Jalen Brunson, per usual, is right on cue. He's not needed in New York because they already have a chemistry and a dynamic that they've built up. But teams like Miami, teams like Cleveland, teams like Golden State, LeBron could definitely add that special marinara sauce to those teams to bring them much closer into championship contention. So it's not going to work in the Big Apple, but these other teams that are vying, he could certainly help them to raise their championship pedigree. Thanks for taking the call.
No doubt. All right, Dre, appreciate you as always. All right, on the way, Tom Brady, been all types of public. I think we might be witnessing something. We'll tell you what that is right now. Steve DeSager is getting you updated. What's up, Steve?
Hey there. It's busy night in baseball, and it's underway. And at Cleveland, it's already Guardians 6-2 over Minnesota in the top of the third. 4 home runs allowed already by the Twins' all-star starting pitcher Joe Ryan. Also in progress, Dodgers at Phillies scoreless for the moment. Dodgers had bases loaded, 2 outs, could not score against Christopher Sanchez. Top of the first, L.A. starter is Emmett Sheehan. He's allowed a double and a hit batter to begin the bottom of the first. Yankees out to a 4-0 lead over Pittsburgh in the top of the second. Jazz Chisholm, who homered last night, get the win. 3-run homer in the first inning tonight. Tampa Bay is winning 1-0 at Toronto. That game's in the bottom of the second. Tampa Bay Rays have lost 5 in a row. Yankees are just a game and a half behind the Rays. Baltimore has won 7 in a row and is leading at Boston 1-0 in the bottom of the second. Boston, a team that's won 13 straight. Late ball game tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll have the Angels hosting St. Louis. 4 WNBA games tonight in a half hour. Dallas, which has won 6 straight, hosts New York. Paige Beckers of Dallas out. She scored 25 points in Sunday's win, but left after a late collision. Alex Palou won the IndyCar race in Nashville. The event was rained out on Sunday. Lionel Messi will miss at least a week for Miami and MLS after starting every World Cup game for Argentina. FIFA has launched an investigation into the post-match brawl that erupted after the Argentine lost to Spain in the World Cup final yesterday. Michigan Athletic Director Ward Manuel will step down at the end of this calendar year. An independent investigation into his department just finished. The Packers gave defensive tackle Devontae Wyatt a 3-year extension. It includes a $20 million signing bonus. And NFL veterans start reporting to training camps on Wednesday with Arizona and Carolina, the 2 teams that are in the Hall of Fame game, August the 6th. All teams report by July 28th. Back to you.
All right, Steve, thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's the Odd Couple. Rob and Kelvin on a Magic City Monday. Full gang is back in action as well. Shekel City coming up in a little bit. Tire Rack play of the day as well. And Rob G, Tom Brady has been making all the rounds lately. Been seeing him all over the place and even smacking fools.
Yeah, it sounds like he's building up for a SummerSlam appearance in the WWE. In case you haven't noticed, Tom Brady has this kayfabe beef going on with one of the Paul brothers. It started off at Fanatics Fest where he open hand slapped him in front of Karl Anthony Towns, and then he spilled over into the World Cup final where they're giving each other the bird in the stands. Basically, all signs point to, though, at some point, whether it's this year or even next year, Tom Brady will be entering into the squared circle to take on Logan Paul in the WWE. We just do not know when.
Listen, I think Tom Brady is on side quest mission, Rob. I think all the Patriots way, all that Patriots way stuff, I think he felt locked in for, 15, 20 years where he couldn't answer stuff, couldn't do stuff, had to be him, gee golly shucksish. And I think now he is having a midlife crisis, if you will, where I'm kind of like Michael Jackson in Neverland. All the stuff I couldn't do as a kid, I had to be locked in show business and working. I feel like that's Tom Brady now. Now he's running around smacking people, saying how he wants to wrestle and how he's mad. Rob, not mad, but he sees his friend Rob Gronkowski get to do it and other players and people, and he's like, why can't I do that? We see him doing roasts. He's being the roasted, and he's doing some of the roasting. I mean, so I think Tom Brady is just all that Patriots way kept him locked in a box where he couldn't do this, couldn't do that, couldn't go there, couldn't speak your mind, can't have a personality. And I think we're starting to see that now. I think he's just out here, again, reliving what he couldn't do and maybe just taking on every single side quest. Because I didn't expect to see him at the World Cup flicking people off, smacking Jake Paul in the face. Now he's doing TV. He's doing roasts. What ain't he doing, Rob?
Yeah, I disagree. I don't think that has anything to do with the Patriots way. This is Tom Brady is trying to capitalize and make every dollar he can. He's a capitalist. Tom Brady will do anything for money. That's where he is. And that's why he would lower himself to get involved in some, if it's an easy payday, what do I need to do? He was out there for that. What was that phony football league that they had, or touch football league? Tom Brady suited up for that. Kelvin, he's a capitalist. Anybody who comes with a check with zeros on it, Tom Brady is in. He's not breaking away from Belichick and the Patriots way. The Patriots way was cheating and doing stuff that was dishonest. And Gronk wasn't doing the Patriots way. He was his own personality. There is no Patriots way other than cheating.
He's not
Tom Brady.
Tom
Brady wants money. He wants money.
I don't disagree with that.
Like this has nothing to do with the Patriots way. Wrestling, he wants to wrestle. That's what Tom Brady. Supposedly the GOAT quarterback is going to get into the ring, the ultimate competitor, and now put up a phony fight like he's a wrestler. Like this, just think of that. It must be the paycheck, the slap, all the other stuff. It's a script. All he's doing is trying to play the part so that they can give him a gazillion dollars to play the part. That's what this is. This has nothing to do with the Patriots.
Well, I still stand on what I mean by that is that he couldn't do any of this because he was the quarterback.
Said who?
Said Bill Belichick. No distractions. No this. We're on to that. Don't speak that. And that's why Tom Brady didn't do it. You didn't even know he had a personality until about 10 years ago.
That's why they went and got Randy Moss.
And we didn't. And Randy Moss was on his Patriot best behavior. Yes.
No.
What do you mean? We literally know that people come there and all of a sudden they get right.
I totally disagree. Tom Brady's actions have to do with money. Have nothing to do with him going.
I don't disagree with his money, but I could offer him money then.
They wouldn't let me slap somebody in the public. They wouldn't let me give somebody the finger. Dude, it just has nothing to do with that.
I strongly stand by what I'm saying, that he couldn't be, especially as the face of a franchise and the relationship he has with
Robert. It's about making money.
It's about the relationship he has with Robert Kraft. He absolutely wasn't going to do
way too much. Now, Robert Kraft was down there getting massages at a strip mall.
Right, and that's his own. That's what he was doing in that world.
Is that the Patriots way? Did they tell him not to be a distraction?
It clearly is. If you go down the thing.
Tom Brady had a chance to just cooperate with the league and destroyed his phone and whatever and got suspended. Was that the Patriots way?
Yes,
come on,
because
Kelvin.
what we're saying, the Patriots way, we're not talking about they didn't do anything devious.
That was a distraction. He got suspended.
Right. We're talking about the way they went about their team and the way they went about it with the media. You know that.
None of it makes sense.
League.
I disagree.
And then what I look
You're
at
trying to tie two things together that don't go together. Tom Brady is a capitalist.
I don't disagree with that.
Willing. He's on every freaking commercial. Anybody who's willing. When he went out to that flag football league and played, that told me all I need to know about where Tom Brady is. He lost so much money in crypto. I think that he's trying to recoup.
Well, he got it. He seems like he got it back with the daggone Fox deal, $375 million just to talk about the game.
But that was always
That's
there.
crazy.
I'm talking about the crypto. Go look it up. He lost a ton of money.
Absolutely, we talked about that here. And another thing, and I look at people like him, The Rock, Kevin Hart, and this is where I will agree in that they get to a space where they literally they cannot say no. They say yes to any and everything. Him, The Rock, Kevin Hart, they're kind of the same guys in that vein that they do anything. It doesn't matter. If you present them with something, they're all in. And it seems, I don't know if they're making up for lost times. I don't know if they're making up for,
no,
the times I was broke.
It's a capitalist. It's a drug. Somebody offers you some ridiculous money to do something ridiculous. They don't care. Are they going to pay me? Is there a check involved? I'll do it.
Well, he's all in on that. And the guys who run the WWE are actually trying to get in with the Raiders. They're trying to become minority owners as well as he is. He's got the 5%. So that's it's
just so we want phony owners to own a football team. That'd be great.
Phony owners they listen. They're trying to get in with him, and you got all this relationship building. The minute he said that, then these guys go public how they're trying to get in, and next thing you know, a few days later he's slapping Jake Paul. So he's clearly gonna get something to do with the WWE. That's absolutely at some point. But the bingo card did not have Tom Brady slapping people and wrestling and roasting people and all that. I did not see this coming.
How much was
10, 12
go
years
look
ago.
and see how much he got paid for the roast. I'll tell you why he's roasting.
I don't even know.
Okay,
my guess is probably
he didn't do it for free because he just wanted to.
My guess is he has a production deal. Like, hey, here's 5. We need 5 projects from you, and here's $100 million. That would be my guess. That's how Netflix has been doing it. Hey, Adam Sandler, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Jamie Foxx, here's $100 million, $200 million. We need 5, 6, 7, 8 projects from you. And that's how they've been doing it. All right, on the way, Shekel City plus Tyrack play today. And I guess this will be maybe Lexi might give us our last breakdown of what we saw in the World Cup final. It is the Odd Couple. The gang's all back on a Magic City Monday. Stick with us, Fox Sports Radio. So, Huge got into this, Rob G, that you said to somebody who might get slapped. This person has a history of slapping and punching people, so his young teammate might want to watch out. But Draymond Green had some unusual things to say to Yaxel Lundenberg that I don't even think Yaxel knows. I don't know. You don't know. Do you know what Draymond was saying?
I don't think anybody knows what he was saying, but just a quick refresher. Yaxel Lindenberg, of course, plays for the Warriors. He was asked about the idea of LeBron James coming to the Bay to team up with him, Steph, and Dre. And Lindenberg says, hey, my pitch with him is, man, I know you don't like rookies that much, but I'm not the average rookie, and I would love to learn under you, man. So, I mean, if you're looking to play with one of the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry, and a close friend of yours and Draymond, it'll be great to come to the Warriors, and we'll be glad to have you. Seems innocuous enough. But Draymond Green seemed to have an issue with it. Take a listen.
A lot of people I saw like, oh, man, Yaxel gave his pitch to LeBron. Like, what about his pitch? And he said, I know you don't like rookies that much, but I'm not the average rookie. If you're looking to play with the greatest shooter of all time and Draymond, we'll be glad to have you. Is the pitch too weak or too strong? I don't know. I think the pitch is pointless, you know. But it's fine. Training camp is coming soon enough, and, you know, you got to rein the rookie in a little bit. You know, teach him a few things. Training camp's coming soon enough. And I think you all know why I'm hitting that training camp. And, yeah, it'll get here soon enough, Yaks. Enjoy all your media. Training camp's on the way. It'll be here before you know it. Summer will be gone. Training camp will be here, and the journey starts. And, yeah, Yaks, it's on the way.
Rob G, I cannot express to you how much nobody on earth except the mind of Draymond knows what he's talking about. But I do have this to add to that. Boy, I tell you, Rob G, you ever got that friend that swears they're funny but always seems to miss the mark? That joke just doesn't land. You like, man, this dude. And it's so bad. Let's say you're trying to holler at some girls back in your day, and the girls look at you like, dude, what does he say? And you're like, you don't want to throw your boy under the bus because you're like, I don't even know what he's talking about. That's Draymond. Remember he tried to crack the joke on Chuck and took it too far and made it awkward, and everybody looked like this is getting weird. Like, Draymond misses, like, okay, I could have missed that and that'd be fine. You could have missed that and that'd been fine, right? Because I'll tell you why. Because Yaxel Lindenberg might have been like, all right, hey, they asked him about it. They asked him about it, Rob G, and he goes, I don't know what he's talking about. I have no idea. I know I'm just scared because I don't know if this means they're gonna rookie haze me. Yeah. He said, I hope they tone down with all that rookie hazing. But he said, I don't even know what he means. I'm just scared. What am I walking into? Nobody knows what Draymond's talking about. Nope. And I think you know what I mean. Y'all know? No, we don't. We don't know what you mean, Draymond. Oftentimes we don't, and oftentimes we feel like you're just talking. And this is another case of it. And so I just don't get this is training camp. Because, yes, we know that, or you can't wait till training camp. But what are you proving? What are you saying? Excuse me. And so this is just Draymond having to fill air, having to do his podcast, and I can't even talk right now.
No, he's just, this is the latest in a long line of Draymond instances where it's like he just doesn't get it. And I can't even explain it to you what it is he doesn't get, but whatever it is, he ain't getting it. Because to your point, the whole thing with Chuck, making fun of him on TV about, I don't want to be like Chuck with the Rockets, even though Chuck with the Rockets was a goddamn good player. Right. Sorry for saying GD. But yes, that's one. And then there's another one about a week and a half ago. You know, Draymond during his pitch with LeBron, I'm going to go golfing with him and Kevin Hart and have a good time. And that's where he made his big pitch. There's a video that came out from that. They're after their round. They're just hanging out. They're talking trash like friends do, and Draymond starts going off on Kevin Hart of all people, saying, "Kev, I don't even know why you're here. The only reason you're here is because of your name. You shouldn't even be here. You shouldn't even be here." And it's like, is that one friend that you talk about, like you mentioned, where I make a joke of, "Oh, you know, Dub is kind of cheap," and you're like, "Yeah, well, you cheated on your wife." It's like, well, what? That's why your wife. That's why your wife left you. Like, well, that's awkward.
Everybody knows that person.
Yeah,
too.
and it's like I don't know what he's doing.
And I'm really trying to. Here's the funny part. I tried to throw him some bail, and even you and I, we talked earlier for the show. Like, okay, what am I? Because I don't think. Listen, I ain't always the sharpest tool in the shed, right? Maybe I missed something. Maybe something went over my head. And you and I sat there and both thought individually and then collectively, like, what is he talking about? It's your birthday. Fox Sports Radio, Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a Magic City Monday.
I'm the poo-poo king.
The poo-poo king is
and
back.
I'm back, baby.
That's right. Next hour, Antonio Daniels. Looking forward to chopping it up with AD. Always good to catch up with him. Plus, we'll talk a little Ohtani as well. Final hour, we'll have Jonathan Bornstein, former United States men's national team defender, MLS Rookie of the Year. He's going to join us. Talk about put a button on the World Cup. So we'll talk to him.
Is it over?
Yeah, it's over. You knew that. Don't act like you.
How dare you, Rob?
Considering they play where you
Alex,
are.
Sorry.
How dare you?
Now, don't do that to Lexi.
Guess what, Rob? Magic City's closed.
Don't do that.
Now, don't do that.
That boy would turn into Red Fox. Oh.
No. I've only been going there, Alex, since 1991.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
He would not make it if we did that. Yeah, you know I'll be holding back on my jokes. Oh, Alex, please tell. I hope you're.
That was not on
Mike.
there.
Okay, good. That wasn't on there. All right, let's get to it. Shekel City.
Welcome to Shekel City, the home base for Rob Parker's daily picks against the spread.
All right, the last time I was here on the Odd Couple, 1-2.
2022.
182 and 156. I take 1 week off, and it feels like I've been gone for a month.
No, because you took a week off, then 2 weeks, then 2 weeks ago, a week off, then 2 weeks, 3 days, and a day here.
No. I've been off for 1
I'm
week.
moving to Mexico. Hey, I ain't mad at you.
My God.
Listen, man, listen. You can't take these days off with you when you die.
My best bet, taking the Rangers -1.5. They host the White Sox. That's the best bet. I got the Marlins +1.5. They're in Houston. Taking on the Astros. And I got the Nationals -1.5. They're in Denver taking on the Rockies. So again, Nationals -1.5. Marlins +1.5. And the Rangers -1.5. And remember, Kelvin, I'm not telling you who to bet on. I'm telling you who I bet on.
You said Rangers, Angels?
No. White Sox.
Oh, White Sox. Yeah.
White Sox are taking on the Angels in Arlington.
I was about to say, that's just some bad baseball, man. My goodness. How can the Angels, I ask you this at least once every 2-3 weeks. Like, how are the Angels just so bad routinely?
I know. It's kind of crazy.
Routine. You get lucky every now and again. You pop up for 2-3 years, you're good, and then you might fall off. How are you just bad all the time?
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
I know people have seen the news or whatever and whatnot. Ryan Clark being cutting ties with ESPN. Did you see that?
Yo, what I saw was turn on my TV. My baby's getting ready to watch some cartoons. I see Ryan Clark in my face. Nothing new, right? He's on TV all the time. Then I go to start, studying up for our show. Ryan Clark let go. I just seen the man on TV 35 minutes ago. Man,
they said he left during the show.
Dude, that is crazy. Like, if you knew the contentions and the talks between agents and him, however it was, or if you just knew you were laying him off.
But I don't think it was that. I think that
just the layoffs?
They're layoffs. It's a part of layoffs. He didn't get fired or anything like it.
Rob, don't book me when you know you about to lay me off. Okay, don't have me. Hey, we laid him off. Don't do that to me. Tell me, hey, don't come in today.
He's getting paid. You work your full day. We've all been fired. You've never been fired?
Not like that. At least mine was in between.
What they tell you?
I said I see you on Friday because it was Wednesday.
Yeah, okay.
Because Thursday we're off because it was the Lakers had an Eastern Conference game, so that means we were off.
Yeah, and then
they called me on Thursday.
I'll see you on Friday.
They must have. They called me on Thursday and said, "Hey, what you doing, player? Come on in." I said, "Oh, I knew." That's what I'm saying. They couldn't give him the courtesy like, "Hey, what you doing?"
When we got fired in Detroit, me and Mark Wilson on the Parker the Man show. They called me, too, and said, hey, can you come in today early?
Yeah.
And I said, well, I'm in New York. I was doing Stephen A's show. Are you ready? Quite frankly.
Yeah,
so
wow.
I was away. Yep. And I said, well, I'm in New York. I'm going to do the show from here. And so I called my partner, Mark, and I said, well, we're getting fired today, this afternoon. And Mark goes, what are you talking about? He was like, I said, dude, we've been doing the show for 9 years. Tell me the last time they called us and asked us to come in early.
Yeah.
Like, coming early for what? Yep. I'm like, for what? I said, Mark, just when they fire us, call me up and let me know what happened.
Just let me know. Let me know what they said. Let me know about our severance. Yeah, that's what told me. Yeah, hey, I have some good show. We'll see you on Friday. Thursday, I could, hey, you come on in.
Come in. Hey, Slugger, come in.
Hey, Slugger, come on, champ.
So supposedly massive layoffs, some on-air people tomorrow, and a lot of football people because of the NFL Network being purchased by ESPN. Mm-hmm. They got double reporters, double analysts, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way they're going to keep everybody. So it's sad. It's sad.
Good thing for him is he's positioned himself because as a lightning rod, whether you loved him or hate him, most people weren't indifferent about him. And he'll find something. And also he got his own to pivot. So,
Well, can I say this? When Ryan Clark was a player, he started on First Take with me and Skip. Uh-huh. I was there on the very first shows that he was doing in those very early meetings with him when he still was a player for the Steelers, and he would come in during the offseason.
He knew what he knew.
I saw him from the very beginning. So
when I was in Bristol the first time, went to go get the car rental, that one car rental everybody knows, and they said, all right, Mr. Clark, good to see you. I said, hold on, wait, whoa. They thought I was Ryan Clark.
Wow.
Literally. We go, hey, Mr. Clark, good to see you again. I say, hold on, wait. Hey, Kelvin Washington, I just started with the company. Don't do me like that. All right, well, real quick before we break here, tie rack play of the day.
Poro chance to cross, hooks it in. Williams battling, knocks it down. It's free. It's a goal. It's Ferran Torres.
He just subbed in the game, Alex. Just subbed in the game, kicked the game, which ultimately would be. That, of course, your tie rack play of the day. You got Spain getting the win over Argentina. That was on Fox and is brought to you by Tire Rack. And for over 40 years, Tire Rack's been helping customers find the right tires for how, for what, and for where they drive. Ship fast and free. Backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com. It is the way tire buying should be.
I'm sorry, Kelvin. Did you say against Argentina?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. They were there?
Dang.
They played the game.
Dang.
Oh, got you. My favorite is the people saying that wasn't a yellow card. And then when they went down to 10 men, the game was over. Got you.
I mean, they got outplayed.
They should have never been there.
Hey, their goalie, though, their goaltender, listen, I don't know. Whatever he makes, he earned it.
Spain isn't known for goals.
But can you at least give him that? Give him that.
No.
Come on, Alex.
I'll give them Cape Verde should have beat them.
People are saying a lot of other things about Cape Verde.
Are they?
Yeah, not the players. Yeah, the streets are saying, oh, I was unfamiliar with your game, Cape Verde.
Magic City.
Fox Sports Radio.
We are Fox Sports.
The Odd Couple. You know what time it is. It's your boys.
Let's get it. The Odd Couple is fun.
Check.
And informative.
Check.
What's up, America? You want to talk sports with 1.5 of the best-looking guys in the game?
That game was incredible.
You are wrong. You'll be king of the water cooler.
What's it like working with Rob? Rob in his mind is like Chris Rock mixed with Richard Pryor, so I'm running out of fake laughs. Ha ha, Rob. Rob is very passionate.
Son, you ain't ready for this. I don't have BS in my game. I'm straightforward. I'm honest. You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. And of course, it doesn't hurt that I'm right most of the time. Kelvin is the nice guy, wants to make everybody feel warm and fuzzy.
You done? Let me tell you the truth. I bring the energy, a youthful energy. Rob's not gonna see this, is he? And I bring an honest opinion. Michael Jordan, I can't take it anymore. I need a break. I'm gonna go play baseball.
Trash Talking Tuesday is the best.
It's a great opportunity for folks to call in and they get to trash whomever.
Who you trashing, Roger?
I'm trashing LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay.
They can't even hold Wilt Chamberlain's shoes.
Stop talking about the king like that. It's a new era. Let LeBron be the best, please.
I only recognize one king in the United States, and that's Burger King. The connection with the Odd Couple audience is incredible. We really invite them in.
And they can relate, whether it be things about our own personal lives or our takes on sports.
Love you guys. You guys are killing it.
Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you for rocking with your boys. They feel like it's just my guys, just my friends, and they join right in on the show.
We talk with the listeners, not at them.
Obviously, you can listen to us live, but you can still check out the podcast. You can check out our YouTube. You can check us out on social media. So in any way you want to get it, you can get it.
Yes.
There's some yelling. It is some hot takes. It's a whole lot of fun. I'll give you that.
It is fun. I agree. Begrudgingly.
The Odd Couple.
Sports talk that's too good and too fun.
Minnesota Twins all-star pitcher Joe Ryan has allowed 6 home runs in 4 innings at Cleveland. Guardians up 8-2 on the Twins in the top of the 5th. Top of the 3rd in Philadelphia, Phil's 4-0 over the Dodgers and pitcher Emmett Sheehan. The Yankees had an early lead of 4-0 in the 1st. Jazz Chisholm a 3-run homer. It's now Pirates 5-4 at the Yanks in the top of the 3rd inning. The Rays have lost 5 in a row, but they're winning 2-0 at Toronto, bottom of the 4th. Baltimore's won 7 straight straight, but they're at Boston tonight, and the Red Sox lead 3-1 after 3 against the O's. Boston has won 13 in a row. Alex Palou took the IndyCar race in Nashville today. The event was rained out on Sunday. Michigan Athletic Director Ward Manuel will step down at the end of this calendar year. An independent investigation into his department just finished. The Green Bay Packers gave defensive tackle Devontae Wyatt a 3-year extension. I'm Steve DeSager.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Our number 2.
Numero dos.
Number
Our
2.
Number 2. There you go. Thank
Number
you,
2.
Alex. It is the Odd Couple. On a Magic City Monday, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. We are in full effect and back together and reunited, and it feels so good, no doubt. And for 40 years, over 40 years, I should say, Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, what, and where they drive, shipped fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. And you could watch us. You could be watching us right now on YouTube.
Why wouldn't they be,
and,
Do
it! All you got to do is search Odd Couple FSR on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button again.
Oh, my.
Search
Somebody was heavy-handed.
Odd Couple FSR and subscribe. And I'm in New York City, back in the saddle, but in New York for the next couple days. And then in Detroit for another 3 days.
Wow.
Before returning back to glorious Los Angeles.
Were you in New York when the Jay-Z shows were happening? I can't remember if you were here or there.
Where was I? I think I was in Philadelphia.
This past weekend, the weekend prior.
Yeah, I was.
You were in Philly?
No, I was in L.A. because I left Sunday night.
Okay, I was about to say, did you go to the Jay show? You
would
have went though, would you?
No, I didn't want to stand in line for 3 hours to get in.
Oh yeah, they did take.
They had that bad.
They got everybody.
Hell no.
The show started at 1 a.m. They got out of there at 3 or something crazy.
Crazy. I mean, crazy. I mean, it's the boogie down Bronx, so people were up anyway. Who lived in apartment buildings. I'm sure they were happy about it.
Like, we got a free show all day.
Exactly. But a lot to get to in these final 2 hours because there's a lot of stuff going on. Rob G, the Dodgers are even making some news with their big star.
Yes, they are, and it's not the kind of news you want to hear either because, as you know, Shohei Ohtani's been dealing with a little bit of a knee issue. It's the reason why he skipped the All-Star festivities there in Philadelphia, which Rob Parker ripped him about.
How you get that man panties? How you upset about that?
Because he played the weekend before the All-Star.
For the team that matters.
All he had to do was come to Philadelphia because he was going to play in the Bronx anyway. They had a series with the Yankees back east. Mm-hmm. Come, have his one at bat, and then go away. Okay? So instead of not doing
I'm not coming because you're going to tell me just go away. That's exactly why I'm not coming. You ungrateful son of a gun.
Do not come.
Well,
let's see if your opinion changes now because apparently that knee issue is a lot worse than we initially expected.
Because he DH'd the weekend before the All-Star.
God forbid he played for his team.
Dave Roberts revealed over the weekend that Shohei Ohtani's pitching status will be pushed off basically indefinitely. They don't know when he's going to be back. They say it's not going to be a short time thing. It's not going to be a day-to-day thing. Eventually, they say he'll be back on the mound. Just don't hold your breath waiting for it to happen.
I got news for the Dodgers, for Dave Roberts and Shohei Ohtani. Give up the charade. That's what it is now. Give up the charade. Okay, we saw the two-way player. It was fun. It was like getting a glimpse of a unicorn running across the backyard of your house. Wow, that's amazing. He's always hurt. Look at the surgeries he's had. He's always hurt when it comes to pitching. The Dodgers won 2 World Series without Ohtani giving them anything from the mound. They don't need him in order to win. They won 2 World Series. Go look at his chubby ERA in the World Series. Go look. The first year that they won, he didn't pitch at all, and they won the World Series. Much easier than year 2 when he played and actually pitched, and it took 7 games to beat the Blue Jays. They beat the Yankees in 5, if you remember correctly. Mm-hmm. So he hasn't really helped them pitching-wise when it comes to winning a championship. It's okay. Babe Ruth gave up the pitching part as well. Go look at when he's with the Angels. He's had like 2 surgeries on his arm. He's had nothing but issues when it comes to pitching. Shohei, you did something nobody had done since the 20s and Babe Ruth. You won your 4 MVPs. Everybody gawked and couldn't believe what you were able to accomplish and how good you were at stretches. But your best years and the best energy for the Dodgers, for yourself, and for you to really solidify yourself as one of the all-time greats, if not the greatest, is going to come with that stick. It's going to come with that bat. It's going to come with the 50 season when he stole 50 bags and hit 50 home runs. Remember, he didn't pitch that year. That was his best year. Not any of the other years. None of the other years were better than that. Even when he was pitching for the Angels. Even when he was pitching for the Dodgers. He's not going to win a ERA title because they have a 6-man rotation and they're not going to let him pitch enough to have enough innings. That's going to stop him from winning a Cy Young. So none of the things are going to add up. So if that's going to be the case and you can't take your turn every fifth day, and you can't play and hit every day you're not pitching, ultimately you're going to hurt the Dodgers because you're not doing the thing that you do best. And you know what he does best? He swings the bat best. As well as he's pitched, he's still a way better home run hitter, slugger than he is pitcher on the mound. Those are just facts.
I don't know if I can give you the way. A guy who has had 14
look at his numbers in the postseason.
14.
Go look at it.
Okay, but his hitting postseason numbers in the postseason aren't great either. They're about the same, pitching and hitting. When you're talking regular season, 14 starts, 85 and 2/3 innings pitched, ERA at 1.79. I think that's better than what he's with the batting side right now.
Go look at his career as a pitcher. You're looking at
it is his career. I'm looking at it. 283 for his career. That's amazing. And so
it's not because he hasn't pitched a lot of innings.
And
that's the part that
I knew you would say that.
A lot of innings.
So I looked it up. He's averaging about 14 starts per season.
It's a regular number 1 starter has 31 starts a season.
You know 31. I know. So what I'm saying is, but if I got a guy who's giving me half of that, and a guy who's also turning around and giving me 30, 40, 50 home runs depending on the season, and batting 292 and plus 300 at times as well. I mean, this guy has been remarkable. And where I actually will agree with you is the Dodgers are poised to do something we haven't seen in a very long time, almost 30 years, and that is a three-peat. And so if they can do that, part of that might be having a guy like Shohei calm it down now so that if they need him as a 4th starter or something in the postseason, they have that. If they need him to be a closer, if they need him to be a reliever, they can have that not being banged up. And two, I'm agreeing with you that most of his injuries, the more critical ones, have come when he's been a pitcher. You're going to get dinged up 162 games as a hitter. That's just part of the
He's
part
had
of
a couple surgeries already.
But when you're talking the real injuries, the real things that hurt him, it's when he's been the pitcher. So I actually agree that it might be time to slow this thing down and more or less focus on having him built and ready for the postseason if you want him as a pitcher than the regular season. I think what he's been able to do has been remarkable, especially when people like Rob Parker don't always want to criticize him and act like what we're not seeing is not remarkable. So I think he's done enough because he went back to it. The first time he'd been a full-time starter, or the last time until the season, was 2023. He goes right back, and he had been producing at a high level. Again, ERA at 1.79 in 14 starts this season. So he's been incredible. But if the goal is to do something we haven't seen in years and decades, and that is three-peat, then you might want to do that and have him focus on that so you can have that strong at bat.
But they won 2 World Series without him being an effective pitcher is my point. So I don't think the Dodgers need him in order to win another World Series. Because they look at. Can you look at his World Series numbers?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Go ahead.
They're not good. Like they're
specifically
not good.
World Series or playoffs.
Yeah, the World Series. Go look at his World Series numbers.
I'm sure they're not great. I mean, we'll look that up right now. But he, my thing is this. I agree with your. Let me put pitching in.
Jazz Chisholm is going bonkers.
What's he doing right now?
He had a 3-run home run early in the game. Just hit a 2-run home run to put the Yankees ahead of the Pirates in the Bronx.
He posted a 0-1 record.
Game 1 home run yesterday.
So 2025 shot. No, Chaz is fun. He's a fun. I don't know. Did he have a blow pop? Did he have a lollipop?
No, he got a blow, but no, they gave up the blow.
All right, yeah. I don't know if he forgot he was out there.
As UL Washington was a shortstop with Kansas City, he had a toothpick in his mouth his whole career in the field at the plate. Go look it up. UL Washington.
This is coming from a person who had a toothpick in his mouth his whole entire till I was about 30. We were the part of the TPC. You know what that was? The Toothpick Click. Me, Victor, and Zuhair. Shout out to my guys. We used to have the little business cards we made in home ec. What's up, girl? Beat me. You had our numbers on it. I got it from my grandfather, who rest in peace. He would always have a toothpick. So I'm part of the Toothpick community. But at least your
grandfather, when you get older, your teeth spread. He was trying to get the chicken out. I'm just saying.
He might have been. All right, 2025 World Series pitching breakdown for Shohei. Pitched in 2 games. Pitched 8 innings, and his ERA was it's basically like interest rate right now for home, 7.56.
That's what I'm saying.
He had 9 strikeouts. He gave up 7 runs. All right, so then let's see. I don't have 2024.
He didn't pitch because remember he was hurt. He didn't pitch that whole year. That's all I'm saying is that they won 2 World Series and he has a chubby ERA around 8.
All right, you got to relax with the chubby. That's just getting a little. I gave you the first couple. You got to.
It was chubby. It's chubby.
Elijah, I need one. I need a pause. I let the first few go. That's just getting a little. You're getting a little aggressive there in New York. You just relax a little bit with the chubbies.
Rob G, no good. Chubby.
Nah, Rob G said no. That's. You get Rob. You got at least caution. Rob, at least sparingly. You need about 7 in this one segment. That's just getting a little carried away, right, Alex?
Yeah, Rob. I know you've been off, but you don't got to go off. Like that's the thing.
He's been holding this for so long. I got to get these out, guys.
You got to relax.
Alex, can you find a song by Foxy called "Get Off"?
Yes.
To get off. That one. To get off. Yeah.
You know it, right?
Hey, but
what is that song about? Because
well, I don't know. Between that song and you keep talking about chubby. Now look, let me finish this to your point there. I don't disagree that they don't need him, but I think one of the strengths of the Dodgers, and I think you'll agree over the last 8-10 years, has been their depth. And for some reason, pitchers are hurt more than ever, it seems, in baseball. I mean, Blake Snell's out, Trine is out, Dustin May always out. And so it seems like you can have him where we have in the bag in case 1 to 2 guys are out. So that's all I'm saying. I get you. They don't need him. I completely agree with you. They're
I'm
built
just
where they
saying
don't need
he
him.
did what he wanted to do, which proved that he could do it on a high level in the major leagues like nobody had done since Babe Ruth. But even Babe Ruth gave it up to become one of the all-time greatest players, if not him, Barry Bonds, are all in the top 3, right? Right? Babe Ruth to this day. And nobody says, oh, what a shame. Babe Ruth gave up pitching. He could have been a dual threat and been a great player. No, he wound up going on to be one of the greatest sluggers in the history of baseball. That's what I'm saying.
No, I mean, listen, Shohei is a DH. He's what, 31 or something off the top of my head?
But when he didn't pitch at all last 2024, he was amazing.
Well, listen, you want him to bring back the pizza boxes for bases so he can get more 50-50s?
But he doesn't steal when he pitches, so that takes away his game.
Oh, yeah, he listen, the grind. Right? And this is why I was yelling at you, let the man have a few days off.
No, he shouldn't have played that weekend series.
You did not. They didn't. I'm telling you, the All-Star game did not need him. He was They were A-OK without him. The man is in the World Baseball Classic, back-to-back World Series runs, playing all 162. Not obvious, but I'm saying the season is in and of itself is long. He's pitching.
He only misses when he plays only 3 or 4 games.
That's what I'm saying. Let that man rest. If anybody earned it, he earned it. My goodness.
All right, 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. Does Shohei Ohtani need to give up this charade of being a two-way player? because one way is always hurt. I'm just saying. We'll continue that conversation next with you. 877-99 on Fox. It is the Odd Couple on a Magic City Monday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. And remember, this is not a podcast. This is a radio show, and we want to hear from you. Matter of fact, I was at the pizza parlor in New York eating cheese off my pie today.
Just cheese and meat.
Oh, God. And
the guy, Michael, heard my voice, and I'm giving him a shout-out. And he was like, hey, are you Rob? What? He was like, it's like I'm listening to the radio. Anyway, Michael, we're giving you a shout-out. I almost forgot.
Hey, do you just order the cheese? Do you just say, hey, can you put cheese in the skillet with me?
Slice, and then I have to take the cheese off.
Okay.
Because the pie's already made. It's all good.
We got people out here.
All right, you know what you need to do, guys?
Throwing away dough.
Stick and stay. You know it's very painful.
Especially if, like Foxy says, you need to get off into US of A.
We talked about this a little bit yesterday. We more focused, Rob G, on the top 10 on ESPN's quarterback list. On that list, Lamar Jackson was number 5. On the NFL's top 100 player list, he was number 69. All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's a tough scene for Lamar Jackson. All right, now, this is not the first time he's done this, but, 2023 was only down to 72.
Yep.
Both years, the year before that, he was ranked second. So one year he fell 71 slots, one year he falls 67 slots. And Lamar Jackson, which was shocking me, we talked about it off the air. I've always been of the belief that the people who are negative about Lamar Jackson, both currently and long-term, are media members, are newspaper writers, are talking heads. And the people who are his biggest supporters are current players, former players. Like, man, you don't appreciate how electric this guy is. Well, apparently not, because the NFL 100, a group of his peers, twice now has voted him right around the 70th best player in football.
And they're tripping. And I get it. Ephraim, you know this. I'd imagine you, I don't remember exactly when it started, but I'd imagine you probably had a chance to vote on this back when you were playing. They always do the 100 players. And one of the things they're heavy, the emphasis on is
just for the record, this didn't exist by the time I finished.
It sounded like you out there.
Well,
All-Star
7
game.
years and 4 scores.
Yeah, it sounded like back then. Dang, when did you play again?
My last year was 2010.
Let me put some respect on your name. Dang, I'm feeling like I'm with Rob right now.
I'm 50.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, your juniors,
yes,
they get a chance to vote. And you look at it like this. One of the criteria they really try to emphasize, Ephraim, is it's current, right? It's not lifetime legacy.
No.
It's not. It's coming out of last season. Here we go. Who are your players? And so obviously we know that was not his best season last year.
No,
he being Lamar.
He played 13 games.
13 games, injured. And he played. It was weird because even when he played, he wasn't quite as bad as you may think. And I'll give you some of these numbers that are in favor of him. So when you look at what he was still able to do, even despite being that, he finished last year 4th in passer rating, higher than 7 Pro Bowl or Pro Bowl alternates. And the last time he fell this low, it was, as Rob G just mentioned that. But when you look at his numbers, he was still solid. And I think that's, to me, the indicator of what I'm about to go to. You can put him 72. They did a couple years back. Mm-hmm. You can put him 69 this year. Fact of the matter is, Lamar Jackson, I fully expect to have a bounce-back year. You hearing him about him showing up to OTAs, which he normally doesn't do. He's showing up. They got a new coach who's been there before.
That's why he's showing up. Have to be there. Go ahead.
Get there, build that rapport, be the leader of the team, showing up. You got mentored there as a coach. I think a huge part of that is going to be great that the defensive side can be better. They tried to get better towards the end of last year, but it's too late. They lost some games that he balled out in. And you're like, how did we lose this? You know what I mean? I had a great game. Offense put up a bunch of points.
Yeah,
and we
the
still
first
lose.
game.
Yeah, exactly. So I think he's going to have an absolute monster year. I think he's going to put up crazy points. I think he's going to be as efficient as he ever has always been. And what's interesting about him is they had, of course, an anonymous defensive coach for him said, what's so impressive is he's gotten better as a passer. He's more of a complete passer. It's impressive. I really didn't respect the passing game as much before in his career, but the last time we played him, he was much better. He can dice you up. And I say that to say he had the highest passer rating, 147.6 yards per attempt and completion percentage just a season ago. We talked about this year in, year out, that it's not just the legs. He's dicing people up. I mean, how regular is it to see 200 yards, 3 touchdowns through the air, another 110 rushing, and a 1 touchdown on the ground? Like, he's been spectacular, and I've said it for years, since I've been on this show now, almost 2 years, that I thought he was the best player in football because of it. Now, last year, again, Josh Allen, to his credit, has taken that spot. We'll see what happens this coming year. But I expect a full bounce back. I expect the team success, then to get right back, one of the best 3 teams or so in the AFC, have a real chance to contend to make a deep playoff run. And I expect him to be right back there, MVP candidate, and doing what Lamar does and making us go, oh, yeah. Lamar, Roy Jones Jr. said, y'all must have forgot. I don't buy any of this. I think teams are still scared of him. I think they know who he is, and they just put him down because of last year at 69. He ain't the 69th best player. I don't even think he's the 5th best quarterback. And if they're going based off last year, fine, I'll give you that, okay. But Lamar Jackson is
well, he
still
couldn't be based off last year because Patrick Mahomes on the list was number two.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? I'll say this.
Well, that don't make sense if the last 5 years of what he's been.
The last full season Lamar played, which was the 2024 season, not last year. He had over 4,000 yards. He had 41 touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
That's ridiculous.
Got a tissue for me?
It is the Odd Couple on a Magic City Monday, Fox Sports Radio. Your boys, Rob and Kelvin here. Stream us live wherever you happen to be in the iHeart app. Just catch us in all of your favorite Fox Sports Radio shows live 24/7 in the new and improved iHeart app. Just search Fox Sports Radio in the app to stream us live all day, every day. Be sure to select Fox Sports Radio as one of your presets in the iHeart app. So it's always going to pop up at the top of your screen. So go ahead and do that. Antonio Daniels in about 5 minutes or so. Good to chop it up with AD. We'll do that in just a little bit. All right, Ohtani, is it time to shut him down? Just give him a little rest, get him back. Do you need him for the postseason or no? Or is it, hey, it's trying to just focus on hitting? What do you think? 877-99 on Fox. We'll take a few calls. What we got?
All right, let's start with Kevin in Culver City. Kev, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, buddy?
God is good.
All the time.
All the time.
It's great to have you back, Rob. Hey, I just wanted to say real quick, that Spain team, you're like this, Rob. They were like the Kansas City Chiefs. Argentina kept barely winning, and Spain was like the Eagles. They had to, give them a smackdown the championship. So that's who Argentina was. They like the Chiefs. And I thought about you when Jordan Walker was in home run derby. I said, this is an MLB bro moment, and I know you were smiling somewhere, Rob.
You know what? It's so funny you say that because it was an MLB bro moment from the standpoint that our website went off the rails, and Jordan Walker then, when he was interviewed, which was great, talked about wanting to be a role model to get more black kids to play baseball. It was right on our message. It was awesome.
I think you helped set that up, so that's a great kudos to you. In regards to Ohtani, look, the guy's got to pitch. I think Dave Roberts being a little selfish here. The guy's in the lineup every day. He misses one start, but he's in the lineup as a DH. He even hits when he pitches. Look, can we give the guy 3 or 4 days off out of the lineup and let him maybe pitch every now and then so he could be happy? I mean, he doesn't have to hit every single day. This is supposed to be the most expensive lineup. Let guys like Kyle Tucker step up, or Freddie Freeman, or Mookie Betts.
Kyle Tucker, talk about stealing money.
Yeah, they don't need to have Ohtani hitting every single day on that knee. You know what happened yesterday when he was playing? They talk about pitching. He hit a ground ball. He hits first base, and his ankle buckles. You got to give him a little bit of rest. Getting 4 or 5 at bats.
Well, he ain't resting today, Kevin. He's playing right now.
If you got a 10-game lead in the division, let the man pitch every now and then. He can pitch in about 2 or 3 starts. Give him 2 or 3 starts.
But you got to admit, Kevin, that they've won 2 World Series without him contributing as a pitcher. Let's just be honest.
That's right.
And my point is, Babe Ruth made that transition to wind up being the greatest slugger, one of the 2 or 3 greatest sluggers who ever played the game, because he gave up the pitching part.
But I think what makes Ohtani is the pitching, that you can have him in a playoff game pitch 9 innings and get 10 strikeouts and 3 home runs. You still got to have that dimension. That's what makes him one of one.
But you've won without that, though. But you've won twice without any of that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They didn't beat the Brewers without that in the closeout game. I mean, he had his moments as a pitcher, too. I mean,
yeah, but he pitched 6 innings. He didn't pitch 9. He pitched 6 innings.
Yeah,
and
he
had
pitched
2
6 innings, but you still want him as a pitcher. I mean, he's a phenomenal pitcher.
Oh, this season alone, he's been pitching great.
It's like having the Miz and Aaron Judge in the same player. I mean, come on.
No doubt. Hey, Kev, appreciate it. I mean, I don't want to see this end, Rob. I definitely get the point of, like, if this is going to cause you more damage than with the injuries, then you don't want that.
But the only thing is, he's been injured all the time, pitching wise.
I don't disagree.
I'm not making this up. He's had surgeries from the pitching part, which has sidelined him as the hitter. People want to see this guy play every day, man. He's tremendous.
But I do think, and I think, Rob G, you know this too, that, dude, when I hear people talk about, he's a good hitter, they get so geeked that they got tickets to Dodger Stadium and it's a day he's starting. People are crazy about that. They love seeing that. So, I mean, that's what I think what makes him so significant is the fact that you know you're going to see him every night as a hitter. But, wow, every 6, 7, 8 days, whatever it is that he's going to pitch, I got a chance to see him as a pitcher. That's what makes him the unicorn and makes him so special.
And with that in mind, quick question before we get to Steve update. Do you believe, maybe this is specifically for Rob, who doesn't want to pitch anymore, do you feel like the Dodgers think that they need to have him pitch because of the investment that they made in him? That if we're paying him, I know it's deferred payments, but what, $70 million a year?
You just said it, Rob G.
That they feel like they have to let him do it.
No, and you know what? That's a great question. And I say no because his greatest year was when he didn't pitch. Right? The 50-50. Everybody was on the edge of their seat. It was so much drama. There was a lot to that. He was stealing bags. He's hitting for power. It was incredible.
I say no, too, because Juan Soto got same money. And all he's doing is
$765. Don't short him.
No,
he got
right.
$765.
$765. Let me not short that man. He got $765, and all he does is hit sometimes.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? I think they're okay with the money. That's just baseball. That's just the way it is. Money is crazy. AD on the other side of trending right now, he is Steve Sager getting us updated.
It is a busy night in baseball. We'll start with the game at Cleveland, where it's already 9-2 Guardians over the Twins in the bottom of the 6th. Joe Ryan, all-star, was the starter for the Twins, allowed 6 home runs in his 4 innings of work. End of 4, Phillies 4-1 over the Dodgers, getting 4 runs in the 2nd inning off L.A. starter Emmett Sheehan. The Yankees blew an early 4-0 lead, but are back on top at home against Pittsburgh. It's 8-5 Yanks in the top of the 4th. Jazz Chisholm with 2 home runs. Tampa Bay has lost 5 in a row, but leads at Toronto against Dylan Cease and the Blue Jays, 4-1 in the bottom of the 5th. Baltimore has won 7 straight, but is trailing at Boston. It's top of the 6th. Red Sox 3-2 in the lead. Boston has won 13 games in a row. The Braves have taken a 2-1 lead on the Padres, top of the 6th. Detroit at the Cubs, a delay at the start. Houston is hosting Miami. That is scoreless, top of the 2nd. The Marlins have lost 6 in a row. Texas and Jacob deGrom leading 1 1-0 on the White Sox in the bottom of the first. The Chicago White Sox have a 1-game lead over Cleveland in the AL Central. The Mets activated outfielder Luis Robert, who missed nearly 3 months with a bad back. Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers not pitching again this week due to his bad knee. Orioles catcher Adley Rutschman on the IL with wrist inflammation. Diamondbacks outfielder Corbin Carroll out tonight with a hyperextended elbow. And Houston first baseman Christian Walker did not start again this evening due to hip tightness. Alex Palou won the IndyCar race in Nashville. The event was rained out on Sunday. It was Palou's 5th victory this year. Lionel Messi will miss at least a week for Miami after starting every World Cup game for Argentina. MLS regular season resumed last Thursday. Michigan Athletics Director Ward Manuel will step down at the end of this calendar year. The Packers gave defensive tackle Devontae Wyatt a 3-year extension. It includes a $20 million signing bonus. Back to you.
Thank you, Steve. I coupled. It is Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a Magic City Monday, joined by our man, hardest working man in show business, Antonio Daniels, NBA champ, Sirius XM NBA radio, Pelicans TV color analyst, Fox Sports Radio NBA analyst, A. Daniels 33 on X. What up, AD?
What up, fellas? What's going on, man?
Feeling good, man.
I'm awesome, man. I am blessed.
Amen to that, brother.
I am blessed.
All right, where Rob, you want to start somewhere, or you want to go straight with the idea of here we are now, day 28. This decision longer than the first decision with LeBron. AD?
I'm not tripping. He's earned the right. I know Rob disagrees. I can imagine what Rob is saying about this.
Well, it's called the indecision. It ain't the decision. It's the indecision.
I'll give you that one, Rob. That was a good one.
Come on.
For me, I'm like, look, man, take your time. Take your time. Just because everybody else wants you to do something don't mean you got to rush to a decision and do it. He needs to do at this time in his career what he feels like is best for him and his family. Plain and simple. And I know it's a lot of people out here that are mad at that for whatever reason.
What's best for his family? This might be his last season. I mean, let's not overthink it. That sounds great if you're trying to figure something out, or he was a star.
You are trying to figure something out because you got kids.
You could have stayed with L.A. You could have stayed with L.A. You could have taken the veterans minimum to stay in L.A. Why, if it's about your family, you can't have it both ways. What?
What's both ways, Rob?
Both ways is if you're going to take a veterans minimum to go to one of these other teams, you could have taken that in L.A., kept the family together, stayed at your Brentwood mansion, and your kids and your wife and everybody's happy and played a string out. You're not winning wherever you go, and you're not going to win in L.A., so what's the difference?
Well, number one, I disagree with he's not going to win wherever he goes.
Yeah, he's not winning. He's not winning.
Or if he goes to Cleveland, they have a much better chance of winning. He has a much better chance of winning.
Is not winning. They're not winning. NOT. They're not going to win no matter where he goes. Go. They're not winning.
So answer this question for me, Rob. Answer this question. Does he have a better chance of getting back to the NBA Finals in the Eastern Conference or the Western Conference?
I don't know. I mean, really? I didn't think the Knicks were going to get there. You know what? But things happen. Something could happen out west. Right? I'm not convinced.
San Antonio and Oklahoma City, wherever he goes out west, they're not better.
Maybe Wemby's hurt. Maybe Wemby's hurt the same way that the Celtics got knocked. The Knicks might not be there if Tatum didn't get hurt. Maybe they beat the Sixers and then beat the Knicks. There's a lot of things that can happen. You don't know the same thing. Something could happen out west. I don't know. Maybe Austin Reeves decides to play defense and Luka's in shape.
Now, see, you went too long. You got carried away, Rob.
You got a good team.
Now you got carried away.
I can see on this Magic City Monday, I got the combative Rob.
AD, he's been out for a week, so he's been waiting to argue with you.
I've been on vacation. I need to argue with somebody other than the waitresses. I've been to restaurants.
I see. I see. You know what? Like the producer Rob could have warned me before I came on. You could say, "Hey man, you know what? Let's go have some fun." Rob's a little testy. He's a little combative. You know,
AD, what's funny is he's been chill this whole time till you came on. He was actually chill.
Rob G could have said, Rob's got his panties in a bunch. He's back from vacation.
Yeah, Rob G could have warned me. He could have warned me.
All right, let's move on. Okay, do you still think he's going to Cleveland or not?
No, I think he's going out east. I don't think he's going out
west.
I don't. For me, Cleveland, Miami, or Philly. I think for his skill set and what's needed, I think Miami would make sense. Philadelphia makes sense as far as simply winning is concerned. But if he wants to play that role of a guy that can facilitate and have a little bit of a higher usage rate, and with his skill set, his ability to facilitate, I think Miami is the best fit skill set wise. But Philly, to me, is the best fit for winning.
All right, AD, I want to go here. The team that he left. Matthias Thybulle now. You got Zaire Williams as one-year deals. These guys.
Yeah.
You don't sound so through with the moves. Yeah, I saw what I saw, though, AD. When I saw this one, the people on, socials were all Rob cooking. Rob, as in Rob Pelinka, he's cooking. You ain't buying this dish? You don't want to eat this?
He's cooking what?
What, he boiling a hot dog?
I guess. Because, look, man, where would you put the Lakers now in the Western Conference? In the top what?
At highest level, I think the highest is fourth. I think more of a fourth.
Not a chance. Because you're not putting him ahead of San Antonio.
No.
Oklahoma City.
No, those are the two givens.
Denver.
You're a little higher on Denver than I am.
You're putting this Los Angeles Lakers team the way currently constructed.
I'm with you, Antonio. I'm sorry.
But AD, okay, that's 3. Then I said the Lakers at the ceiling is 4.
Keep going in the Western Conference. I'm not putting them ahead of Minnesota.
I don't know. The LaMelo playing 24 games or 60? I don't know.
Like Rob said, anything can happen. And if we're getting to LaMelo you got a year ago, this past year in Charlotte, yeah.
All right, but I'm not arguing with you. I don't think they're they're contenders.
I'll be honest. I'm going to say the same thing here that I said on my Sirius XM show. I am not a fan of what the Lakers have done at all. But to Rob Pelinka's defense, it wasn't a whole lot that they could have done. If you look at free agency, realistically, and who was available, it's not like they had a ton of options out there. They didn't have a ton of options. So it's almost like they're signing guys because this was supposed to be the summer of Luka. Let's just go get guys. Let's get this dude, and let's get this dude, and let's just get this guy because we told Luka we would. So I get it. But the big-time free agents that the Lakers needed to take the proverbial step to that next tier, it wasn't happening this summer.
Yeah, I don't think they got better either. I don't think the guys that are gone now, LeBron, Marcus Smart, Kennard, Rui, I don't think they just all of a sudden improved.
Jackson Hayes was a good fit with Luka. Great fit with Luka because he was a lob threat.
Mm-hmm.
And then they gave $130 million to Walker Kessler. And we wonder why Jalen Duren's at home like, hold on, man. If Walker Kessler got 130, I need fill in the blank. I get it.
I mean, he hasn't done much. Walker Kessler, the year that he played the most games, he averaged 11.
He had Christmas. Christmas came early for him in July. Unbelievable.
Yes, it sure did. It sure did.
Hey,
I like Christmas.
Yeah,
I like Christmas too.
Well, you play 5 games, you get 130-something million.
Hey, can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Why is the league so enamored with speeding up the games?
Elaborate. What do you mean?
Like, all these little gimmicks, the one free throw for 2, and so the speed the game up.
Mm-hmm.
I sat here and watched the World Cup, right? I watched all these games, and these games take forever. World Cup games take forever. But what soccer has done, they've leaned into the fact that it's a fantastic product, and people are going to watch it. Like, there are no gimmicks. You know what I mean? There are no gimmicks to speed up the game. Right now, it feels like the league is so enamored with speeding up the game. They're trying to get the games to around 2 hours, and I feel like they're sacrificing the product for speed.
Well, I think to answer that question, AD, I think that's because they're doing all this research, and I'm on TV every day out here in LA. And I think what they're saying is the attention spans. They're so short that everybody's freaking out. How do we captivate? How do we get people?
Antonio, I think you're spot on. And I'm going to tell you this. Basketball was never an issue.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody ever cared about time. Nobody ever brought it up.
The time never was an issue. It's different when the Yankees played the Red Sox and you had a 4-hour game, okay? and guys kept stepping out of the box and taking forever, right? And you had used 3 pitchers in the same inning, and it takes time to warm guys up, bring them from the bullpen, right? They changed it. They have the pitch clock, and now baseball games are 2 hours and 20 minutes, and everybody's happy. Basketball was 2 hours.
2.5
what
hours.
are they doing?
That was it. Nobody asked for anything.
2 hours. Two and a half.
That's
2 hours. We don't need any more. What are they doing, Antonio, to our game?
I don't get it. I don't get it. And again, I operate out of the old school thought process. I'm just not a gimmicks guy.
But that's what I think it is, AD.
Guy.
I think they're looking at these younger people. They're looking at all the data that says they like things quicker, shorter, faster.
You mean like having an in-season tournament like that? Is that what you mean?
Okay, so did you guys watch the World Cup?
Yes. Well, yes, I did.
Is it
over?
I did, AD.
Yeah, it's over.
I did.
How long did you sit there and watch the game?
Those things were long. You get extra 30
like 4
minutes,
hours.
and you get extra 30, then extra 10 after that.
No question. And you know what? You know what I didn't do? I didn't turn the channel because I actually was, and I'm not even a soccer dude like that.
Right.
I'm not even a soccer lover like that. But I didn't turn the channel because I was invested in what I was watching.
Adam Silver's thinking he's tinkering too much. He's changing the All-Star game every other year. He's tinkering this with the time now with this. Yep. We got the in-tournament. We don't got that. We got the play-in. I mean, the stuff that's changed in the last 8 years is you would have never happened in the 90s or 2000s. We've seen more in 8 years than like 30 years.
My worry is what ends up happening. And this is why when you see like the tanking rules put in and the second and third apron put in, the first and second apron put in, is it's one thing to correct, but it's another thing to overcorrect. And I feel like what the league is doing is they're overcorrecting, and then once you start to overcorrect, now that starts to stretch into other areas of the game.
And Antonio, shame on the players union because they took a bad deal, and if you see what they're doing to players, no movement. They basically killed free agency, and the players allowed them to do it. And I don't know who was driving the bus, but it crashed because it is bad for players to move around. And all they do now, Antonio, is cut people because they don't want to pay them. Move them.
But now this is where we are, though, because this is what the aprons do. I know. That's OKC fans. Yeah, I remember talking to OKC fans years ago, and I used to tell them, like, listen, this ain't going. This what you guys have going. It's not sustainable. And you know what they called in Sirius XM and told me I was crazy. And now 2 years later, Lou Dort's gone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Aaron Wiggins is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And Isaiah Joe is gone.
Yep.
Because there is a model that is being created now that gives you a 2 to 3 window, 2 to 3 year window. That's it.
Hey,
that's it.
AD, we're up against it, but I want you to tell us about your camp you got going. Tell us about your basketball camp.
Well, it's 25 years, man. 25 years of camp. It's next week. Next Monday to Thursday, it is the joy of my summer. Boys and girls, ages 6 to 17, all levels welcome. I am there all day, every day. Every kid gets a T-shirt. Every kid gets lunch. Scholarships are available. We turn no kids away.
Love it. Where is it?
You can't afford to go. You return nobody away. And it's something that me and my family have done and take pride in for. This is 25 years. It would have been 25 straight years, but COVID.
Right.
Where
is it?
It's at Cornerstone. It's in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, there we go.
It's at Cornerstone Christian School.
All right, if you're in that Texas area, go ahead, Rob.
Do you take 62-years with a leaky jump shot or not? No?
Do I take 62-year-olds? Yeah, but combative 62-year-olds? We might have to call security.
Hey, then you definitely not let in, Rob. He said maybe you can get the water for everybody, or maybe they'll have
man.
Hey, if basketball ain't for you and you want to be into sports, here's a sports commentator, sports reporter. Maybe you can do that segment as well.
Right.
AD, man, all the best, man. All the best with the camp as well.
Keep doing it, man. That's great. Great work. Great work.
I appreciate it, fellas.
No doubt, man. One of the best. AD, Antonio Daniels. He brought up a great point, Rob, that I do want to get on, talking about this second apron and how teams, and specifically a few of them, are being punished for it. We'll do it next. It's the Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, on a Magic City Monday. Stick with your boys, Fox Sports Radio. right, let's get to it. Cap, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, arguably, depending on the age range, some people say the greatest. Some people, for me, he is in the top 3. Some people, have him 1, 2, 3, 4. But he had some things to say, not just about the NBA, but the WNBA, Rob G.
Yeah, there's big facts. Now, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, in his advanced age, he likes to comment on everything. Right?
He does. Well, he does. He writes stuff.
He writes. He's a Substack. He comments on social issues, politics. But, of course, we're a sports show, so when he touches on something with sports, it always gets a rouse out of people. So in his most recent Substack, he took big offense, and rightfully so, with the congressman's letter to the WNBA in which they claimed that, Caitlin Clark was being unfairly treated, and unless they do something to fix it, that they should, they need to do more to protect her. That's fine. But one thing he said that was raising a lot of eyebrows is specifically that the congressman referred to Caitlin Clark as the face of the WNBA. Here's what Kareem said. My first reaction to this letter was to check the calendar and make sure it wasn't April Fool's Day. Don't get me wrong. Caitlin Clark is very good, possibly even a great player. But calling any one player the face of the league, absent the sort of on-court and cross-platform dominance of a Michael Jordan or LeBron James, is an insult to an awful lot of great players.
I hear Cap, and I think he's right in principle, but I think he ends up being a bit wrong in practice, meaning this is just the world we live in, and I'll explain what I mean. I get his sentiment, right? It's a whole league. We're all part of a whole. We're all part of this bigger thing. Yeah. And like he said, aside from a Jordan who was just on another level, or maybe even a LeBron who's been 20-plus years on another level, but it shouldn't be. And I think I hear his point, but I think there are other factors that determine when someone is the face of the league. And a large portion of that is your audience, right? Just the fans, the people who are tuning in. And I think the other part is the metrics. You look down at the numbers, the viewing, the ratings, the online socials, you're like, okay. And I think you also look at the dollars, right? Purchases, the money that's come in, all that good stuff. And I think all those things, and then, of course, ultimately talent as well, right? Yes. So you kind of have to put all those things in a blender. And specifically with Caitlin Clark, let me be very clear. A'ja Wilson is the best player in the WNBA. Yes. I will scream it from the mountaintops. She's incredible on both sides. She's a walking MVP, walking finals MVP, walking bucket. She's just a dominant force.
Yep.
Point blank, period. And I think she is, to his point, to Cap's point, one of the faces. In a perfect world, she would be the face, right? Because you're mixing personality. She's got flair. Yep. She's got pizzazz. She's got a little swag to her. She got everything you need. Shoes sell out. Yep. She scores. She dominates. She wins. She should be. Soccer, put the camera on me. Whichever one that is working. She should be the face of the league. I get that. And I believe that wholeheartedly. She's incredible. My daughters love her. They try to get the shoes. Couldn't get the shoes. It's sold out.
They did. They sold out quick.
But here's the thing. It ain't always the person that wins the most or whoever may be deemed the best player that year that oftentimes is the face.
Push back, I'll say, with that last point you just said.
What part?
The face of the league has to win. And ends up having to win a championship for that to be cemented. I think with Caitlin Clark, there's no doubt about it. Like, she brought so much revenue and so much eyeballs to the WNBA when she came in. I think that's a no-brainer. But at the end of the day, they have to win. And Caitlin Clark, if she stays in Indiana with what they have right now and that head coach, they're not going to win. And so you can't continue to say she's the face of the league until that matriculates to wins. Because at the end of the day, that's the star, the face of the league, ends up winning.
But I'm not disagreeing. That's put a period. I took that. Remember, there's elements, there's pieces, there's things, there's attributes to it.
Yeah,
that's a part of it. You can't be terrible and be the face of the league.
Yeah.
However, my point is there has to be some other things, and I think those other factors favor Caitlin Clark in the sense that she, like it, love it, hate it, she does draw ratings.
1,000%. Yeah, absolutely.
Like it, love it, hate it, she does have the most commercials.
Yep.
Like it, love it, hate it. Oh, she's a really, 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 really good player. By the way,
yes,
I have her, it's probably around the top 5 or 6, you know what I mean? I'm not to get all super, but I think Paige Beckers is a better player.
I think Olivia Miles is better.
Olivia Miles.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Eventually, like she's gonna if she doesn't win.
I completely agree. The winning is gonna have to match all the other stuff. And not to mention again, Asia Wilson, of course, heads and shoulder and above. And a handful of other players. Brianna Stewart's still sitting there like, hello, don't forget
Sabrina
your girl.
Ionescu.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Right? I mean, right up there.
And that's been my point. And there are a handful of others. That she's just a clear-cut best player. The people get carried away with that.
Give me the money shot.
Fox Sports Radio, Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, on a Magic City Monday. Hey, big shout out to Antonio Daniels. Always great chopping it up with AD. Appreciate that as always. And check out his camp. If you follow him, you can do that. A Daniels 33 in the Texas area. Make sure you go check out his camp coming up here soon.
I never miss his radio show.
All right, there you go. Yeah, he gonna miss you hours the way you keep yelling at him. The hiring market moves fast. Specialized recruiting group moves faster. From contract to direct hire, SRG eliminates the red tape and delivers professional staffing solutions with local insight and national reach. SRG goes beyond resumes and to find the right fit for your business. So start building your team today at srgpros.com. And now it is time for our Express Pro of the Week. And the Pro of the Week goes to golfer Ryan Fox. He birdied the 18th and final hole on Sunday to avoid a playoff and win the 154th Open Championship. So again, shouts out and congrats to Ryan Fox for being our Express Pro of the Week. Shout out to him for that.
It's good. He showed De'Aaron Fox how you close out a game, right? I'm just saying.
I'm trying to think, Rob G. De'Aaron Fox blown layup. Sam Darnold's missing those throws against the Lions in the postseason. I'm trying to think what gets him most upset that he goes back to all the time. Because you go back to them Sam Ronald McDonald throws, you won't let that man live. That man done won a Super Bowl. He done been two back-to-back 14-win seasons.
Thank God of his defense helped him.
You will not let that man. De'Aaron Fox is the new. I think he's the new Sam Ronald McDonald. You're not gonna let that play.
It's him
go.
and Mitch Johnson together is the problem.
Ooh, Mitch got fired at 38. Dang. I got fired my first time I go to the finals. I got fired messing around with Rob Parker.
He would have been, if I would own the team, he would have got fired.
Man, thank God Donald Trump done moved on, and because if you got the show, you firing everybody off the rip. You firing everybody because
Rob would have fired him and brought in his guy Larry Brown.
I'm bringing Larry Brown,
the best coach in NBA history
ever. You know the Pistons, they were right there, and they moved on, and it worked.
Hey.
Yeah.
You got to give him credit. They moved off of Rick Carlisle at that time, and Rick was up and coming. He wound up winning going to 2 finals and winning 1?
Yeah, shout out to him.
So you're saying Rick Carlisle's a better coach than Larry Brown is what you're saying.
No,
Rob.
he's not.
I'm just saying.
How many coaches have won no, it's not. How many coaches have won a championship in college?
We don't count college around here.
We don't count college.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
We don't count college. What's college?
Who are you, Stephen A. now? What is that?
We don't count college. We don't count college. Make an enemy of me. Who's gonna? Oh, here we go. It's a new, fresh week, Rod. Who's he gonna make an enemy of him this week?
Wait till they get a load of me.
Wait till they get a load of me. You don't want to make an enemy. All right, relax. Yeah, somebody gonna make an enemy of him. We're out of time, but we brought up a great point about that second apron. Maybe we'll get to that tomorrow, Raji. We'll get to that in a little bit.
The second apron, and the Players Association, they blew it. They made a mistake. They screwed up.
I told them last week, you weren't here. I said, man, if they don't, all these football and basketball, if y'all don't just go sit down with MLB players,
it's ridiculous.
What did y'all do? Just want to learn from y'all for 1 week straight. Just teach us. My goodness. Odd Couple. Odd Couple. You know what time it is. It's your boys.
Let's get it. The Odd Couple is fun.
Check.
And informative.
Check.
What's up, America? You want to talk sports with 1.5 of the best-looking guys in the game?
That game was incredible.
You are wrong. You'll be king of the water cooler.
What's it like working with Rob? Rob in his mind is like Chris Rock mixed with Richard Pryor, so I'm running out of fake laughs. Ha ha, Rob. Rob is very passionate.
Son, you ain't ready for this. I don't have BS in my game. I'm straightforward. I'm honest. You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. And of course, it doesn't hurt that I'm right most of the time. Kelvin is the nice guy, wants to make everybody feel warm and fuzzy.
You done? Let me tell you the truth. I bring the energy, a youthful energy. Rob's not gonna see this, is he? And I bring an honest opinion. Michael Jordan, I can't take it anymore. I need a break. I'm gonna go play baseball.
Trash Talking Tuesday is the best.
It's a great opportunity for folks to call in and they get to trash whomever.
Who you trashing, Roger?
I'm trashing LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay.
They can't even hold Wilt Chamberlain's shoes.
Stop talking about the king like that. It's a new era. Let LeBron be the best, please.
I only recognize one king in the United States, and that's Burger King. The connection with the Odd Couple audience is incredible. We really invite them in.
And they can relate, whether it be things about our own personal lives or our takes on sports.
Love you guys. You guys are killing it.
Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you for rocking with your boys. They feel like it's just my guys, just my friends, and they join right in on the show.
We talk with the listeners, not at them.
Obviously, you can listen to us live, but you can still check out the podcast. You can check out our YouTube. You can check us out on social media. So in any way you want to get it, you can get it.
Yes.
There's some yelling. It is some hot takes. It's a whole lot of fun. I'll give you that.
It is fun. I agree. Begrudgingly.
The Odd Couple.
Sports talk that's too good and too fun.
The Cleveland Guardians have hit 7 homers in 7 innings. Cleveland up 13-3 on the Twins at the end of 7. 6 of those long balls came off All-Star starter for the Twins, Joe Ryan. As for the Phillies' home game, they're up 4-1 still on the Dodgers, top of the 6th, but L.A. with a couple men on, 1 out, and Christopher Sanchez out of the game. The Phillies lefty had 7 strikeouts in 5 1/3. The Yankees blew an early 4-0 lead, but now lead 8-5 against the Pirates in the 6th inning. 2 home runs from Jazz Chisholm. The Rays have lost 5 in a row, but they're winning tonight, 6-1 at Toronto in the bottom of the 7th. Baltimore's won 7 in a row, and leading at Boston at the 7th inning stretch, 5-4. Red Sox have a 13-game win streak on the line. At Atlanta, the Braves holding on 3-2 over the Padres in the top of the 7th. Alex Palou won the IndyCar race in Nashville. That event was rained out on Sunday. I'm Steve DeSager.
I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Hour number 3.
Number 3.
Unbelievable. We're in hour number 3 already?
Wow. Already. See, it ain't that hard to work, Rob.
I know. I text Rob G and I was like, do I have to work tonight?
You can come. I don't know what you're going to do, man, when you finally retire.
What do you mean you don't know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I've been doing.
I think I'm moving to Mexico.
I mean, part of me feels like you're going to be missing it. The other part of me feels like you're going to be that good riddance. You'll be all right.
Not good riddance. I don't dislike what I'm doing. I love it, but you know what I mean. But I'll be ready to move on. It is the Odd Couple on a Magic City Monday. Magic City. I wonder in about 3 or 4 weeks. I'm just like,
Bro, let me tell you, I can't wait for the documentary on this.
What are you hearing?
I haven't heard anything since that initial first 2-3 days.
Okay.
That initial first 2-3 days, I was getting text. What's your man's doing? Yo, what's up with this? Hey, your boy Wild. I know he ain't serious. I was getting all the text messages. Minty night. Minty night.
It ain't Minty night. No.
Minty night.
You know what it is now?
What is it now?
Sold out night.
I know. I know.
That?
Hey, what's crazy is
Alex, you hear me? Sold out.
They're going to pull you to the side and be like, hey, you want to come in and be a part-time owner. We know you had a barbershop for 25 years. We ain't going to lie. We never seen this many. There's so many educated people up in here. It seems like they all in the same field.
Crazy. Unbelievable. All right. Hey, don't forget, it's time to get
you better tell them don't be reporting on nothing in there. You know everybody reporters.
Hey, you know what? Social media, I'm not telling. Whatever people want to do is on there.
Just whatever you post, just tag me in it. That's okay.
Just tag me in it. So Rob G's trying to get.
We're just trying to get some more followers, right?
Oh God, I can't believe it. It's gonna be boy.
Kelvin knows he wants to go, but
the old back in the day, young Kelvin, I'd have been there with you. I ain't gonna hold you, but you can't do that, man. Them days are long.
Nah, Kate, we're going to get a group chat on that day from Rob Parker. It's going to be a picture of him, and he's going to be like, look, guys, I have buns.
Hey, cinnamon really does exist. Because, you ain't had no buns in a little bit. Just,
Not since the Super Bowl.
Time to get some buns, Rob. You need some buns, Rob.
Give me the money shot.
Okay, can we stop? All right, it's time. You don't know what buns I've been eating. What are you talking about?
Oh, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Rob
Alex,
G,
you don't have that.
Is that why he dipped out us on the Super Bowl party
Big
like
facts.
that?
Big
It was the last time she was like, yo, she said, it's now or never, Big Daddy. He was like, I was like, wait, Rob, we still at the party. That's why you left me at the party, Rob?
I
ain't even, you know what, I ain't mad. Ooh. Oh, he already got it.
All right, can we do this for over 40 years? Tire Rack has been helping customers
over 40 years, you had a
find
career.
the right tires for how, what, and where they drive, ship fast and free. Backed by free road hazard protection with the convenient installation options. Like mobile tire installation, they bring the tires to you. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. And don't forget, you can be watching this very fine radio program right here on YouTube every night, 7 to 10 Eastern. And all you got to do is search Odd Couple FSR on YouTube. Again, hit the subscribe button. Just search Odd Couple FSR and subscribe. All right, Rob G, the WNBA is at a new all-time low for me.
Well, you guys are talking about Magic City in Atlanta. We're going to stay in Atlanta because their women's basketball team got some controversy over the weekend. In case you missed it, Friday night, TV cameras caught Toronto Tempo head coach Sandy Brondello calling Angel Reese, quote, a protected species when she's trying to argue about a foul call. Those comments went viral. And Brundello was subsequently suspended by the WNBA because they believe that her comments had some kind of racial undertone.
Oh, God.
Now, Brundello's Australian, and that phrase is used regularly in Australia, where it refers to a player or a team who receives special treatment from the officials. She's apologized to Angel Reese, and Angel Reese spoke for the first time today on Monday, saying, quote, I appreciate Sandy's apology, but I also appreciate the love and support that I've had over the last 48 hours. It's been very overwhelming with a lot of love and other things. And I'm grateful that the league did take action. There is no place for discrimination or hate in this league from anyone, from fans to coaches to players.
This is why I don't partake in the WNBA. And I think that you can't take this league seriously. The last thing you talk about, Kelvin, is basketball. Every day somebody's feelings are hurt, or some coach has to be reprimanded, or some player has to be reprimanded about everything other than basketball. It is like, and I'm saying it, like some soap opera. And this is one of the issues that you have. You want women's sports to be like the rest. Let's be like the NBA or the NFL and all these other things. And every time it's some clash, somebody's feelings got hurt. Somebody spoke meanly, they were mean to me, or they were belittling me, or like they don't like me. Like who would want to invest time, money or energy into a league with nothing but I don't want to say crybabies, but oversensitive, like everything's a problem. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't. Please, can we talk about basketball? Is there any basketball stuff? Oh, they're mean to her. Oh, they play her too hard. Oh, they don't like her because she's not black and gay. Or it's everything, Kelvin, but basketball. The WNBA, really? This is like, and I joked about it before. The Real Housewives, it's like some soap opera, some bad reality TV show where it's about the characters and their feelings and the side story to basketball is just a backdrop, just something that they can say that they're doing to even be able to air it. You know, you have to have them doing something. They can't be sitting around drinking a latte all day. So let's set up the reality show. It's based on a women's basketball league where we never see them play or talk about their play or worry about the basketball part of it. It's about everything else. It's so taxing. It's so unappealing. It's so over the top and filled with drama. Who would want to follow a sport like this? I don't get it. Every day, some apology. I mean, is this the WNBA or the Ryan Clark Network? I mean,
hey, yo.
What is it? It's an apology every day. Somebody has misspoke. I'm sorry, Ryan.
I know he's sitting at the crib. Dang, come on, you can't kick a man when he's down, Rob. The man going through a shot to Ryan. I know he's gonna be all right, but you get what I'm saying. But listen, I get the sentiment of the apologies, though. I will say this. That is true in that we've talked about this before. They kind of miss the opportunities. First and foremost, for me, they don't do a great job enough of pushing and pulling the stars that are coming out of college and making them immediate stars like in the WNBA. I mean, you had the greatest gift ever with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark coming in. The amount of commercials, Caitlin Clark, the amount of commercials I would have. Bird and Magic, remember all those commercials and Converse and the ones coming from Showtime in the limo, ones in the corporate.
Yeah, but that wasn't from the league. Those were from advertisers. You know, like everybody says, like the NBA pushed it. That was the
no, I agree. That's Converse
having commercial success.
Right.
There were no NBA commercials.
But what
with
I'm
those
saying
guys.
is, you can help highlight. Hey, we would love. Hey. Nike, I'm just making up. We do business with you. We would love to have these two stars. What do you got for it? All right, let me cook. Let me think. Like, you can be collaborative with that. And you mentioned some other things that have happened where they haven't. You know what? They don't seem to be ready for big time at times. Like they're not ready for being this league that's going to be conversed and discussed and talked about. And so they mishandle some things here and there. They mishandle how to have Caitlin Clark not on the Olympic team. They mishandle some controversial things when it comes to racial commentary and social injustice. So to me, there have been these instances. And to me, where it's disheartening is because the ball is actually great. Olivia Miles has been fantastic. I can't express to you how fun she's been to watch, and she's only a rookie. You talk about, again, marketing, advertising. She got the goggles.
What games are you watching? Come on, man. Are you kidding me?
You know good and well I keep up. I'm not going to act like if they play 32 games, 30 games a year, I'm watching all 32, but
just like y'all doing soccer segments. I don't care what you say.
And I absolutely was watching. Rob, we just had Antonio Daniels on talking about how much he didn't even move a second. He watched the whole thing. You can enjoy something for a minute. Nobody asked you to watch MLS, meaning the season of MLS, but for 40 days you could have enjoyed the World Cup. My goodness. And you know I love all things hoop. Me and Rob G talk about this all the time. Now, back to what I'm saying. Olivia Miles, you already know the old schools and the Breonna Stewarts. Asia Miles, best player. You got some great ballers right now. Paige Becker's putting touching earth. So to me, that's the bad part is that you have great basketball, some players that are playing and fantastic ball, and that needs to be discussed more. And when this specific instance, this is to me where I hate when these types of things happen because, as we know, race is a real issue in this country, so much so that the coach in this case with the Dream, she says she actually feels bad because she knows how serious racism and things are in this country. That was the first thing she pointed to. But you knew if you do quick searching, research, Google, study up on some stuff, that is a very common phrase in Australia. She didn't mean it like that. It's used in multiple different ways. It's used in sports and in common just phrases people say day to day with one another. And to me, was a great time for the league to say, hey, lost in translation. She's Australian. She said a phrase they say often there that has nothing to do with race, and get her and Angel Reese in a room. It didn't have to be now you got a coach on an island as she might be racist when in fact this wasn't it. Because I'd rather reserve that for when it's some real racism stuff, some real racist stuff. That's to me when you need to have that. Not in this instance where, again, it was just lost in translation. She's saying something that Australians say.
I wasn't offended by it at all.
Right. The more you read it,
I really didn't. Even before the Australian thing and you do your deep dive, I wasn't bothered by it.
To me, you know this. You just first and foremost being a black man in America. Secondly, been covering sports. We've got a lot of issues. This one ain't that. You know what I mean? We don't need to make a full-on stop. She don't need an apology. She doesn't need to do a full-on press conference about how she felt about that. This one isn't that. We got real stuff to dive into, to me, and sorting out even some of how their fan base interacts online and some of the things like that. There's a lot more to handle than this. I didn't buy that it was a big deal in my estimation when I found this out. But again, I think that's they got to figure out how to, you want to be really taken as a massive big sport here.
You can't be doing it this way where there's always an issue.
And that's the thing. It needs to be more conversations about the ball than always the controversy. And it seems like they keep missing the mark when it comes to that, to how to handle these things.
Yeah, that is a big issue, and it just derails the league week after week after week because there's always some personality. And I don't know.
Refs aren't reffing the games right. The refs aren't doing this. She should be a call. Me and Rob G were talking about this last week with Caitlin Clark. They missed the refs missed the call. Rob, they miss calls all the time. Every single sport, they miss a baller strike. They miss this. But they stopped it and made it a big thing. And then Caitlin Clark said I shouldn't have got hit in my abdomen or whatever it was, and sternum.
This is what I'm talking about. Like you got to move on from it. You just can't dwell on it. Go out and play. It's like nothing is. It's like marrying. I'm not going to say it. It's like. Yeah, I'm not going to say it.
You got 3-4 more years. Come on now.
Yeah, can we do it? Okay. The idea is just it takes away from the basketball with all the belly aching and all of the complaining and all of the apologizing. I definitely want to hear from people. Am I over the top? You agree with me on this WNBA stuff? Because, I just got a DM from a female who said, you are spot on. And it was just good to get it because I guess she's a WNBA fan. Just like the drama that's involved. And I don't know.
You know what I'll add to this, Rob? Real quick. I also think we, the public, don't know how to handle this yet. Like, I think it was cool. And it was like, oh, it's over there. It's this fringe thing. Oh, okay, that's cute. That's cool. Okay, put it over there. And we talked about it. And maybe it pops up on a first take because of one little thing. But I think it's emergent since the Caitlin Clark-Angel Reese college battles. I think now we haven't quite figured out as a society how to handle some of these conversations. And I think in trying to walk that delicate line, and I think it's blown up kind of everyone's faces. And I think the league wasn't prepared. I think they were inching along, la-da-da, and then boom, you got superstars and stardom and controversy, and they got smacked with it with Caitlin Clark and everything, and Angel Reese coming in, and I just don't think they were ready. You know what I mean? You get what I mean? If you're like a small pizza chain in a local area, and all of a sudden,
be ready for what? Great play. Let them play. Can we watch them play? Let them play.
But Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington and these other guys and this other show and everybody talking about it, I think they started to lick their finger and wait, everybody mad about it? Okay, don't do this. Oh, okay, they're doing that. No, don't do this. And I think they started to do that because they just weren't ready for the response that all of a sudden a lot of people are talking about it. It's big stories on debate shows and The Odd Couple and so forth. And I think they just weren't ready. Like, oh, shoot, we had our little area, and our little, this is what we were doing. Now everybody's talking about us, and I think they've overreacted to some things.
All right, 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. Why does the WNBA keep missing the mark in situations like this? It is The Odd Couple on a Magic City Monday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, where we deliver insight, not noise, and we value you, the listener. This isn't a podcast. It's a radio show. Call us, 877-99 on Fox for you laymen. 877-996-6369. We want to hear from you on this Magic City Monday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, and you know what you need to do. Stick and stay.
Especially if you know who Uncle Rob's buns have been in the US of A.
Oh, my.
ESPN puts out their annual rankings compiled of coaches, executives, scouts, what have you. They say, give us the 10 best at every position in the league, and every day they reveal a new position. Of course, today was the quarterbacks, the one everybody cares about. And for the last basically 10 years, it's been Patrick Mahomes won, everybody else fighting for second place. This year, we have a changing of the guard. For the first time in years, Patrick Mahomes was not listed as the number one quarterback in the NFL by the execs, coaches, and scouts. No, that honor belongs to Joshua Allen of the Buffalo Bills. Your thoughts?
My thoughts are this, Ephraim. It really is a facts over feelings kind of a thing. And I've been a Patrick Mahomes, screaming his name and saying how good and how great and the team's going to bounce back to my own fault, to my own detriment, Ephraim. Because Rob used it against me last season because I'm like, it's going to be a bounce back. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. And they didn't. They didn't even make the postseason. Obviously, he was hurt, but they weren't that great even when he was playing at times. So this is where you got to do facts over feelings. You got to do, taking your emotion out of it because and also remembering, too, this ain't a legacy conversation. Right. Legacy, how can you beat him? He's got two MVPs, 3 Super Bowl titles. You can't beat that with any of these young crop of guys now. So you'd be hard-pressed to do that. But, again, this is why I got to keep it a buck. Last season for Patrick Mahomes, believe it or not, was the bounce-back season, right? We're like, all right, he looked all right. Looked a very better version of himself than he had the last few, years. And so you're like, oh, that was a bounce-back season. Problem is, the bounce-back season wasn't that great compared to his standard. So if you're going based off last year, he looked solid. He looked good. He looked, he made some plays. But then you look at the year before, and that's where you maybe stalled him out because you would say, well, look, the numbers weren't great, but shoot, they were 15-2. All right, exactly. And ultimately, what matters most for quarterbacks? The win category. And you would find a way to, and I'm guilty of it, finding a way to build up the excuse, hey, he did what he needed to do. And it's true in the sense that he did what he needed to do to win games, big plays, big drive, a big fourth quarter to get it done. But when you look at what he's done over the last couple of seasons, 3 seasons, they haven't been great up to his first 2/3 of his career.
Mm-hmm.
You look at what Josh Allen has been able to do, and you're looking at multiple seasons where he could have been the MVP. Now, he got it, not this past season as Matthew Stafford, the year before, but he's been right there as a candidate for MVP. That has not been Patrick Mahomes for the most part. And when you add in the dual threat of Josh Allen, who over the last couple of seasons has 26 rushing touchdowns, Ephraim, 26 rushing touchdowns. That used to be something Emmitt Smith had back in the day over a couple of seasons. 26 compared to Mahomes is 7. He has obviously more rushing yards than Mahomes. He obviously, and you're looking at passing yards, Mahomes has like a $120 more. Literally, that's it. But he also has Josh Allen more passing touchdowns than him as well. And here's the key component too. What was Josh Allen known for when he came in the first few seasons when he was in the NFL? Turnovers.
Yep.
Well, he's controlled that. He only 16 interceptions over the last 2 seasons, 2. Patrick Mahomes has 22, and last season was a good one because he only had 12, I believe it was. So when you just compare the two over what they've been able to do, you know what it reminds me of, Ephraim? Patrick Mahomes, for people trying to continue to defend where he is right now, is like defending your favorite rapper, your favorite band, or your favorite, director, your world, who ain't been hitting with their last few projects. And you start defending it. Got a couple of, maybe not even full on duds, but you got to over-explain, Ephraim. Yo, you heard that new such and such album? Man, I mean, no, I'm saying, look.
No, he's going through a lot.
He's going through a lot. And the budget, the record label budget wasn't budgeting right. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get it. He went into his artistic bag and he was mixing it up and giving you different things. He was real introspective and you find yourself defending him. That's where it is with Patrick Mahomes right now, where you find yourself trying to be like, no, because if you look and see what he didn't have enough help. See, no, they're not spending the money like they normally spend. And eventually, you got to be real. And Josh Allen has become that in the league, and I got to pay him his respect. Patrick Mahomes is still kind of a Kelvin, like I said, feelings. Mm-hmm. I still have that nostalgic, that feeling with him. I'd pick him over a game. But if you're just saying I get why they would rank him there, I get that.
When you look at that list and you see that Patrick Mahomes for the first time has dropped out of the number 1 spot, I don't have a problem with that. Even, like you said, 2 years ago, even when the Chiefs were 15-2, it wasn't because of Patrick Mahomes. It was in spite of Patrick Mahomes.
Fox Sports Radio, it is the Odd Couple. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, the gang's all back on this Magic City Monday. Jonathan Bornstein, former United States men's national team defender and MLS Rookie of the Year, getting ready to join us here in about 5 minutes as we put a button on the World Cup, which ended yesterday. Spain beating Argentina in that one. All right, it is time to get your financial portfolio game ready. With Webull, you can get powerful investing tools and real-time data all in one platform. Get started by downloading the Webull app today or visiting Webull.com. Webull Financial LLC. Member SIP, FINRA. Investing involves risk. And for more information, visit Webull.com/disclosures. All right, let's get some calls on this. We opened up the lines. We're talking about the WNBA 877-99 on Fox. Rob, we got some bunch of calls on this one. Essentially, do they miss the mark when it comes to certain things, how to handle some controversies, or not getting enough to the basketball side of things? Who we got?
All right, Brad in Nashville. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Brad? How are you?
Man, I'm great. I really appreciate y'all taking my call.
Thank you for calling, man.
No problem. Yeah, we appreciate you.
First off, y'all been helping me on my ride home for I don't even know how many years now. I love this show. It is my favorite nighttime show.
I appreciate you, man. Come on, you're making us get teary-eyed up in these streets. Come on, man.
No, it's the truth, man. But, Rob, man, you are speaking to me. Man, I want to watch the NBA. I want to get into it. But, man,
he said, but, man.
I can't.
Right. Brad, it's like some reality show garbage. It's like everything but basketball, right?
Man, play the game. Play the game, man. If you, I don't know, man. It's too much. The ball is good. There's good ball to watch, but nobody talks about it. I do watch ESPN Plus. I know that's your competitor. But that little 15-minute blurb, I get some highlights. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
That's my best exposure to the WNBA all damn day. Sorry about it.
All right.
But
no, it's all good, Brad.
I appreciate
Thank you,
y'all.
buddy.
Yeah. Join on in. The water's wet. There's some good hoopers, though. There's some hoopers, Rob. I'm waiting on you, Rob. Rob, now. All right, Rob, Parker, you. I'm looking at the schedule right now.
You have a better chance of me going to a WNBA game that's held at your church. I mean, neither one has happened.
A church league champ game? Rob, Rob G, you in on this? I'm looking at Sparks. When are you back? Next week?
Next week.
All right. I'm going to set it up right here. Next Tuesday, Liberty versus Sparks.
Only if it's lamb chop night. That's the only way I'm going to a WNBA game. It's
Rob G, we'll take our daughters. Don't worry. We'll just take it. You want to go, Rob G? All right, we'll do that.
Rob G asks his daughters if they want to go. They're like, no, we're not going.
See, that's what I be
garbage.
talking about. You ain't going to outlive the rumors out here that you don't like these women's sports. You're not going to outlive them. Who next?
Cade. No, not at all. Cade in Reno, Nevada. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Cade? How are you?
I'm well, fellas. How are you guys doing?
Doing great, thank you.
Great.
Fantastic. Listen, I agree with you, Rob, 100%. But I think the thing here is every league deals with drama, right? You know, whether it's a Deshaun Watson deal, whether it's the Taylor Swift run that had the NFL just in capture. But the difference is the margin of error. Like the WNBA is not a big enough league to deal with this drama. And when they dive fully into it, with the NFL, you can have drama, you can have all this stuff, and then by Thursday night, everyone's forgotten it because the game is so big. You are not big enough to deal with this drama. You got to separate yourself and push that to the side. In the NFL, it doesn't matter. You can have all the drama in the world, but you're just not a big enough sport. You're not popular enough yet to encapture yourself with all this drama.
No doubt.
I think you're right on the money there. And you have in the other sports, the games overshadow no matter what pops up every so often. Kelvin, they'll be like, "Oh, what did you see what Joe Burrow did or Lamar?" And then we're talking about football again. We're not talking about
there can be some
Aaron
pregame
Rodgers
stuff
and stuff like that.
But once that game hits, the next day it's going to be about the game.
100%. Raphael in Cincinnati, our man. Where you been, Raphael? You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio.
Been out and about, brothers, but I miss y'all. Y'all still the best on earth. Everybody know it.
Man, appreciate
you, my man.
What the WNBA has to do, guys, going forward. I mean, I know it's not going to happen overnight, but they should attempt to do it. Just play the game, keep it moving, but don't be walking on eggshells
about everything.
Yeah, but here's the main thing. It's the racial component that because the majority of WNBA players are sisters, that they cannot get away from statements, comments, or any type of action on the court that is deemed offensive or slighting or dissing one of their majority black players. Now, on the flip side, when Caitlin Clark came in, and she came in, and, with all the hoopla and fanfare like that, the sisters didn't like it. That's all to it. They did not like their shine being taken away, and the WNBA has been trying to maneuver and tiptoe around that aspect
and
of
your
the
point
game.
is good, but let me say this, okay? And that's a great point.
Appreciate
I love
the call.
it. All right, here we go. Kelvin.
Yeah.
When Michael Jordan showed up, Isaiah Bird, no, you're not taking away, you're not handing him the league. No.
See, yeah, I agree with that.
We watched an all-star game where they froze him out, okay? Because they were like, no, that's not how it works. You're not going to handpick somebody. You still got to come. You still got to play and earn your keep before we turn the keys over to the league. And that's the difference.
And I don't think that's a racial comp. I think that's just the majority of the league happens to be women. Had it been all black women, had it been all white women, I think it's your point, it would have been the same thing. We've seen number one hotshot quarterbacks come in the league, and what a defensive player. I was trying to take this rookie head off, let him know, welcome to the league. They call them your welcome to the league moments. So what happens, I don't think it's a racial component. I think it's just the league is actually majority black. All right. On the way, Jonathan.
I did figure out after all this time what the W in WNBA stands for.
Right.
Rob, caution. Rob, caution.
Because the women is just sitting right there. It's just sitting right there. So where are you going next?
Where? NBA. There you go.
Elijah, just make sure it's a full screen.
NBA.
Make sure it's a full screen, Elijah.
What? That's
Jonathan Bornstein on the other side of trending. Steve the Sager, save us. Hey, Steve.
Do I still have a job? No.
We'll see.
Yes.
Allegedly.
We got our first final in from a busy night in Major League Baseball at Cleveland. The Guardians hit 7 homers in the first 7 innings and beat Minnesota 13-4. The losing pitcher, All-Star Joe Ryan, the Minnesota starter, allowed 6 home runs in his 4 innings, tied for the most allowed since 1900. Right now, the Phillies' lead is 8-4 over the Dodgers. Top of the 7th, Trey Turner with 2 home runs. The Yankees blew an early 4-0 advantage, but now lead going to the 8th, 8-5 over Pittsburgh. Jazz Chisholm with 2 home runs in New York. Tampa Bay is looking to end a 5-game losing streak. The Rays lead 7-1 at Toronto in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox have won 13 in a row, and they're now winning again. Top of the 9th, 6-5 over Baltimore, thanks to a bottom of the 8th solo homer that got him the lead from Caleb Durbin. Going to the 9th inning in Atlanta, the Braves holding on 3-2 over the Padres. Milwaukee, an 8-1 leader against the Mets at the end of 6. Jacob Mizorowski, the Brewers starter, went 4 innings, no earned runs, 6 strikeouts. He threw 103 miles an hour. Freddie Peralta back in Milwaukee allowed 7 runs in 5 1/3 for the Mets. The White Sox have tied at 2-2 at the Rangers, top of the 5th. Washington leads 3-0 at Colorado, bottom of the 3rd. Weather delay at the start at Wrigley. Right now in Chicago, it's Detroit 4-3 over the Cubs in the top of the 4th. And the Marlins have lost 6 in a row, and they're losing at Houston tonight. 6-4, top of the 5th. Yordan Alvarez of Houston, his 32nd home run of the season. Jeremy Pena hit a grand slam. The WNBA with 4 games tonight. Dallas has won 6 straight. Paige Beckers, though, out tonight. She scored 25 points in Sunday's win, but left after a late collision. Dallas is winning 70-64 over New York early 4th quarter. And at expansion Toronto, it is Las Vegas 79-60 in the lead late in the 3rd. Toronto coach Sandy Brondello is serving the 1-game suspension. 2 more games coming up in a half an hour. Alex Palou won the rain-delayed IndyCar race in Nashville. Michigan Athletic Director Ward Manuel will step down at the end of this calendar year. Back to you.
Thank you, and thank you for telling us about the WNBA schedule, because you know Rob really cared. He cares about that. Right, Rob? You all in?
I'm. You know what? To this day, I'm still shocked that Steve's reading scores.
Stop it. It's a real league that people enjoy, Rob. It's the Odd Couple on a Magic City Monday, joined now again by Jonathan Bornstein, former United States men's national team defender and MLS Rookie of the Year. You can follow him at Johnny Bornstein right now. Johnny, well, listen, it's over, man. The World Cup had an amazing 40-day run. Let's just start with before we get into the specifics, Spain, Argentina, just surmise it for me. How was the run for you of this World Cup in North America?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you, Rob and Kelvin, for having me on the show, The Odd Couple.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you guys so much. And, yeah, I mean, it's a little surreal to wake up today and really think, okay, the last month and a half has just been filled with so many good games, so much energy here in the United States, and as a former professional soccer player, I mean that's what I love to see the most. Just the talent on display, the different upsets, the different just drama that happened throughout this whole World Cup. So I mean, for me, it was super exciting, and it is a little bit sad that it's all over now. But yeah, I'm sure just like you guys enjoyed every minute of it.
Rob was
Jonathan,
thrilled.
I'm going to get straight to it. You have the history of I just haven't watched the World Cup to know. Is it usually that the president of a country not involved with the winning team gets involved to get into the winning picture, the championship celebration picture, or what was that with Trump there? Is that commonplace or is that not? It just seemed weird to me.
I mean, I don't know the precedent for that, right? I think obviously as a supporter of the World Cup, and he advocated for the World Cup to come here and different things like that, right? I think he has a right to be there celebrating, but I would not say, in my opinion, that he should be the one at the forefront, right? Let the players enjoy the moment, let them lift their trophies, let them do all that, and then you normally see just the executives of FIFA, the people involved in the tournament on an organizational standpoint, just off to the side, right? They're there, but yeah. So
right. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have been there at all, but there comes a point in time where you step to the side and let the players do it. And even when they sent out the picture on social media,
they cropped him out. I don't know what y'all talking about. I didn't see it. They cropped him out, Jonathan.
They cropped him out of the picture.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the players have done so much to earn that moment, and I think they're the ones who should be at the forefront in the photos, enjoying that victory. So, yeah, I completely agree with you there.
That's all I'm asking. That's it. I'm not trying to make a big deal out of it.
Hey, I want to ask you this. What's the gap between how good Messi was over the last, say 20 years or so compared to the other players? I mean, like, I don't know if you want to compare like a Jordan, other players, like how big of a gap? Because I watch him, and every time, even if he just gets it, and he makes a move or a nice pass, I'm like, that just looks different than everybody else.
Yeah, I completely agree. I actually had the opportunity to play against Messi in Copa America in 2007. So that's almost, 19 years ago. And he was doing the same things now as he was doing then, and he's just been able to just keep getting better and better. And I don't know how someone can have so much talent and just understand the game in a way that other people just can't even grasp, right? And so he is definitely the GOAT for me, the best to ever play the game. I think making it to 2 World Cup finals in a row, especially this one at 38 with the team they had, coming up short. But I think, not many players can say that they've had and done all of the things and won the trophies and won the tournaments, scored all the goals, and done all those things that he has done.
All right,
so
I got to push back because I know it's recency bias and what happened, and I'm not saying that Messi isn't a great player, but how in the world could we not still think of Pelé as the greatest player ever? He won 3 FIFA World Cups, and the other thing that's unbelievable is he scored 1,283 goals. You ready? In 1,363 matches. How is that possible? And how is he not viewed as the greatest player ever to play football?
So there's a huge debate on that, right? Obviously Pelé was one of the best. For my generation, we didn't get to see him play, right? And I think the game has evolved to be more physical, to have more teams on a consistent basis be able to bring a level of a game that is, I think, better than it's ever been. So yes, when I speak to some older people, right, people who are in their 60s and even Brazilians who I've known growing up, they say that Pelé was just on another level. But I do think that Messi has been able to do it in today's game consistently as well. And, for me, in my opinion, because I didn't see Pelé, I've only seen videos and not very much, but Messi for sure is the best player ever. But Pelé's right there. It's like who was better, Jordan or Kobe, right?
Jordan.
That's kind of the similar argument.
But the only thing is, and I hear you, but I caution to say you don't always have to be alive to appreciate someone's ability, skill, and what they've accomplished. I think that's such an easy way to pass off. Well, I didn't watch him play. A lot of people didn't watch Babe Ruth play, but nobody in the game of baseball discounts what Babe Ruth did or what kind of player he was.
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali, or do you see what I'm saying, Jonathan? So I understand your point. Like, you've seen Messi and you've seen how great he is, but I can't look at, he won 3 World Cups, right? And to score almost 1 goal per game played, that's insane to me. Isn't that insane? 1,200 goals in 1,300 games?
Oh, that's unheard of. I mean, I don't mistake what I'm saying. I think Pelé was another level as well, right? Yeah. Pelé is obviously in the conversation to be one of the best players ever. For me, it's, you can go Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, Pelé. There's some other former Brazilian players as well, even like a Zinedine Zidane. Like, there have been a group of players who are just on another level when you talk about their ability to kick the soccer ball, right?
Okay. Right.
And so I agree 100%. Pelé deserves as much credit to score that many goals in that many games. No, I don't know that anyone will ever be able to do that. But when I look at the level of the game, right, the defensive tendencies that Pelé had to play against, and now what Messi is playing against, just players are smarter. They're more fit. They're better equipped to play a more difficult game. And so that, for Pelé, maybe, he wasn't going up against the greatest defenders and all, just the style of play was different back then as well.
All right, Jonathan, real quick, we run out of time. Real quick, Trump said that, and I'm bringing this up because he said he wants it back, the World Cup back in the United States immediately, or because he felt like it was good and people enjoyed it. How soon should the United States get it back? And we got 30 or 40 seconds. Should it come right back to the United States, Mexico, and Canada? Was it a good enough job that we warrant having it again?
I think we did a great job. I think the World Cup should come back here, but I think obviously every 4 years it plays in a different country, right? They're now talking about combining different countries to do the World Cup and expanding the playing field to potentially even 64 teams, right? So I don't think it should come back to the U.S. over the next 8 to 12 years, but maybe 16 years from now would be a good time to bring it back.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, shout out to Spain. We didn't even get to talk about them, the actual winners of the World Cup, and how phenomenal they played. And they just really ran circles around Argentina. And now they're, 3 straight finals they've been in. So they win this one. So shout out to Spain for some great football for sure. Hey, Jonathan, appreciate it as always,
Thank you.
Man.
Appreciate your insight.
No, thank you, Rob and Calvin. And yeah, go Spain. I love seeing them win it. And, I'm just sad that we have to wait another 4 years for this tournament to happen again.
Yeah,
but thank you guys for this opportunity.
Appreciate it. Lamine Yamal, how great is he going to be in 4 years, too? That's going to be a sight to behold. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All righty. Talk to you guys soon.
No doubt. All right. Well, there you have it right there. Jonathan, appreciate him. Johnny Bornstein, go ahead and give him a follow if you'd like to. Johnny Bornstein on X. All right. Last call, 877-99 on Fox. 877-99 on Fox. Last call. Hit up the Odd Couples, Fox Sports Radio.
It's last call time on The Odd Couple. If you had a take and couldn't get in all show, here's your chance. Your call's important to us. Call us at 877-99 on Fox. Hurry up. Rob and Kelvin got to get out of here.
the discourse surrounding Caitlin Clark and how she's being treated by her WNBA peers has really gone off the rails once again. Most notably by Boomer Esiason. Take a listen to what he had to say about the situation.
If I were Caitlin Clark, I would seriously consider going to play overseas somewhere and get the royal treatment and get real money.
From the Saudis?
From somewhere. I mean, there's international.
She can't go to the Saudis.
Well, she can't go to the Russians either, as we saw that, Brittany Griner got stuck there.
She did. Well, yeah, in jail.
Right. So
can't take that money from PIF.
But a lot of the women actually do play, in European leagues because they supplement their income. But now supposedly their income is going up here. And I know that Caitlin makes a ton of money off the court in terms of endorsements, and rightfully so. But I think that there's a petty jealousy, and she's a straight white basketball player. And she is not being treated with any sort of respect whatsoever.
What a shocker, Boomer Esiason. She's a straight white basketball. I want to say something.
Yeah, I know
this is so up his alley. And despite all the money that she's making and all this other stuff, he's gonna throw out her sexuality. Hey, Boomer, why don't you name all the non-straight players in the WNBA that you just wanted to talk about? He is the worst of the worst. Boomer, if you thought he was a bad quarterback, he's a terrible talk show host. All he does is push narratives that he feels good about or that he feels great. This whole idea, the idea that she's making way more money than everybody else, but she should take her ball and go somewhere else. But did he have an example of where she could go? No, he didn't have an example because there's nowhere to go considering all the money that she makes.
And not to mention, Rob, the reason why I told Rob G, I said, make sure we add that, was because this is a problem. This is exactly the problem with Caitlin Clark, and why sometimes I feel bad for her in the sense of she's just out there trying to hoop, but it's people like him who she's straight white female, as if she needs to be protected or should be honored, or we should all bow down to her.
Is she the only straight white basketball player playing in the WNBA?
Sabrina Ionescu, who is in the league, and you could argue is better. You got other players as well. I just don't understand. Like, what are we doing here? Kelsey Plum has been playing better. Now, she's out now with some injuries. But my point is,
Boomer is a typical guy who, when they turn a certain age, they think they can say whatever they want and do all that stuff. Boomer's going to wind up like so many of the other guys just like him, because this is what happens to guys when they get a certain age and they feel they're untouchable. And that's where Boomer is right now. He's playing that.
Yeah, and that's my biggest issue. And this is the issue I have with the whole Caitlin Clark conversations we have. It is she came at the wrong era for where we are in life. Everything is divisive. Everything is all, with so much division. You can't, like, Angel Reese can't have a good game now. Because the things you see on social media from all the bros, she can't do this. How many layups? She made everything is that now, right? Where she's straight white and a player. She should. What are we talking about?
Did you hear what he said?
I heard it, and that's why I said we got
WFAN in New York. He's the same guy who thinks all the Knicks should go to Donald Trump and bow down to him. He's the same guy who attacked Abdul Carter. Abdul Carter and backed, of course, when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling, it was the worst thing in the world. And then your quarterback goes to the most divisive president.
Speech, and what's
exactly,
the issue?
And he's on there with free speech.
He didn't tell the team. The team didn't know till 30 minutes before.
Thank you. He didn't talk about any of that. No, because he left all that stuff out. That's what Boomer Esiason is terrible. That's why they got rid of him at CBS. He's terrible. And that's the guy who continues to do this stuff. I don't know how. And then, of course, his partner's just a minor bird, so he's not going to push back on Boomer. It's awful radio. I can't believe that in this city, what does he call the mayor? Because the mayor's not a white guy who's 60 years old or whatever that and doesn't have the last name Cuomo. He calls him, what does he call him? What's the term?
I probably don't want to know.
I'll come up with it, but you know what I mean. Like something's wrong with him too because he's a different cat.
So to get off of him, because Forget him. I ain't even thinking about him. I only brought that up to say it's that type of sentiment that makes this where every other play, every other game is divisive. It's all the bros and the men and women are the problem. All that going on right now. Because Caitlin Clark is a really good player in the WNBA. That's it. She's a really good player. She's not the best, probably not even the top 8 or 10 right now. There are other people who are better. All right, the gang was all here. Great show on a Magic City Monday. The Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington. Thank you to Jonathan Bornstein. Thank you to Antonio Daniels for joining us. Greatly appreciate it. And by the way, if you miss any of today's show, you can always check out the podcast. Just search The Odd Couple wherever you get your podcast. Follow us there, 5 stars, rate it, review it, all that good stuff, man. So we appreciate it. Go check out the podcast. Rob G is going to do a best of and a full-length version as well. All right, Rob, let's get to last call.
This is the last call.
Last call.
It's last call. Last call time on the Odd Couple.
Let's get to it. Last call.
All right, let's do it. Albert in Seattle, you are.
Man, what an honor, Rob and Kelvin. You guys are fantastic.
Thank you.
Listen, come bring your show to Seattle and bring the Sonics back with you.
All right. Hey, I'm down for that. When I used to cover the NBA back in those days, I used to come to Seattle.
Great. Well, we want to see you again with the Sonics. But here's my soccer comment. Listen, I played defense, and it was high school, but I still played defense. I think this offsides rule is the worst rule. Man. I thought it was terrible then, and I think it's terrible now. 2 inches offsides, and your hard work is negated. Let's get rid of the offsides rule. Here's what you guys can do. Promote this. Let's get rid of the offsides rule in the last 15 minutes of each game. What an exciting horn that would be.
All right, that'd be a little wild.
Right, appreciate that. Thank you,
he ain't
Albert.
lying. Man, your T-shirt couldn't be ahead of the line. They would be taking these goals back. All right, speaking, what you got? You need to take something back?
Real quick, I my boneless couch came.
I'm looking at the picture, Dewey. Okay, yeah.
It came in that bag. You see that? That was a couch. Alex, Rob G, you see it?
Yeah, we're all looking at it. So okay, ta-da! There it is.
I cut the bag, and there it is, the boneless couch.
No, I need to see you sitting on it. Did you sink? Did it work?
It works. It's not that comfortable, but it works.
Because it's for like college students, not millionaire grown men. That's for a kid, like a beanie bag. A bean bag. I told you that.
What? You see the lamp on the floor? I have no furniture in the apartment.
Man, she's not even going to know how rich you are.
Alex, no.
No for me, Rob.
No,
you
boneless
know
couch.
Alex can't.
Rob G, boneless couch.
Gotta have the bones, gotta have the structure. You know that.
Oh, wow. You need structure.
I need a little bit more backbone to that.
He needs a little bit more bone in, bone out, bone in going on with
what I'm
Alex.
trying to do is when I get home, I'll give the boneless couch a couple of boo pills, and maybe that'll help.
That might perk it up a little bit. It needs it, man. You can have her sitting back. As soon as she sit back, she's going to go rolling backwards. Not on that couch. Everybody going to fall over. We out.
The Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon is coming up next.
I never miss your radio show. I never hear it, so I never miss it.
Did you hear that?